to say I love you. I just call to say how much I care. I just call to say I love you. And I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Oh, I gotta work on the vocalics for the ending of that part. That didn't come out too well, but such is life. Things happen. But how's everybody doing that is in the chat at this moment? Noble, what is up, my brother? Doug, damn, we got the rappers up in here. We might have to get a cipher going. Boy, what's with you, man? I'ma straight get you. You look weak in those pictures. That's why I had to dish you. All right, I'm chilling. What's up, Caesar? Cleveland, Squid. What's going on, guys, man? How are you guys doing on this wonderful morning? Birds are chirping, sun's out, guns out. Well, we got to work on that, right? But hey, one step at a time, man. What's up, Julie? Julie, welcome in. And we got our coffee here as well. Man. I'll be honest with you guys, like my stomach still like is not 100% like where I want it to be. Like not to get into no like details or anything like gross like that, but the middle of last night was not, it was not great. It was not great for me, and I still have like this lingering like just like I can drink the liquids, but like thinking about eating a meal right now just doesn't sound very appetizing. So hopefully that'll go away at some point. I'm gonna find out after I do this stream. I'm making the phone call. I'm making that phone call to my doctor's office, like, hey, what's up with the results? You know, you got me here just sitting here waiting. The whole weekend went by. Told me on Friday originally. It's Monday, man. It's time to figure this out. What's up, David? Cleveland says, shit, sun ain't out here. I'm walking in the rain. Oh, it's raining out where you're at. You know what? When it rained a couple days ago, I was complaining about the whole situation, but the next day, man, it was beautiful. Like just a nice breeze. It's a little hot here. I might switch it up. Yeah, you know what? Speaking of that, I think we're gonna switch up our spot real quick because the sun's straight beaming on me. It's straight beaming on me. Yes, this is a lot better. This is a lot better. The shade is a lot better. Drinking tea and home alone till 3:30. It's 9:50 for you. 9:50 for me as well. Yo, what's up, Blizzy? Brother, I ain't seen you in a while, my man. Oh my God, damn. One of the OGs. I had to give you a hug. Hit you with a pound. Appreciate you popping in. Cool girl with a beautiful girl name now. What's going on? We're going with the beautiful girl? I like it. I like the switch up. I'm usually not up at this time, but for some reason I've been only sleeping like 3 hours a day. 3 hours is not enough. Yeah, you're gonna end up, that's gonna catch up to you eventually. Hopefully you start getting some better sleep. I don't know what you got going on, whether it's stress or just, you know, something within your body or, you know, on your mind, but yeah, 3 hours ain't gonna cut it. Julie, yesterday I went to bed at 5 and got up at 7. That ain't enough, guys. We gotta be getting some more sleep than that. The tan has come in pretty well. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the tan. Pretty happy with it. What's up, Tyson? What's up, my man? It's good to see you. Squid, maybe it's just that time of the year, I don't know. I mean, it could be. It could just be something that's just temporary, and you know, in a couple days you'll be back to your normal sleep cycle, but I don't know, man. All right, let's see what we got here. Trust, bro, walking on the grass barefoot is very good for you health-wise. I am actually wearing some shoes today. Usually I am barefoot out here. Usually I am. Yeah, bro, I live in a beach and the rain saved us yesterday. I work at the only fast food in town, and we've lost 13 people in a week and a half, and I was in the McDonald's kitchen alone. Wait a second, hold on. I gotta make sure I'm understanding this correctly. When you say you lost 13 people, like, in what way? Did we like gone for good? Like in this world from that, working from that place? Like, did you guys have like a situation you're saying? What's up, Jamie? Because now you got me curious. Like, so let me read it again. Maybe I didn't understand it the first time. So I live in a beach and the rain saved us yesterday. I work at the only fast food in town and we've lost 13 people in a week and a half. I was in McDonald's kitchen. Okay, I'm thinking you're talking about 13 people quit. 13 people quit the job. I think is now like the way I'm analyzing it. Which fast food places, yeah, people come and go. It's kind of how it goes. Can I get a shout out? My name is King. Motherfucking right. Shout out to the King up in here, man. Hourglass coming in here showing love, showing respect, man. Shout out to the King, man. I appreciate you popping in. I feel like poop. Jamie, you're not feeling good today? Are you dealing with, I mean, you've talked about it on your channel and with me and with everybody else, so I don't think you'll be upset with me sharing a little bit of your journey, but for those that don't know, Jamie is on dialysis, so she has to deal with that stuff like, you know, every morning, and it, you know, messes with her. You know, she doesn't feel good a lot of times. So shout out to Jamie. Hopefully you feel better and, you know, you're getting through your day. Well, ever since the day I got punched, he got fired. Yeah, I was punched for asking to drop cookies. And the managers there treat teens like shit. They all left. They did quit and get fired. Okay. And now I'm understanding what you're talking about. Okay, now it's starting to make more sense for sure. And now, like, you're trying to like run this restaurant by yourself. Like, well, you're not paying all these 13 employees. You want me to do all the work? Like, can we get a pay raise up in here? Hi, King. Maria, what's up, Maria? Maria Gutierrez is up in the building. I appreciate it. It's always good to see you. You're on it right now. So, Jamie, you're on the dialysis machine right now. Well, I hope everything gets better for you. I know that definitely sucks. Not like I can relate because I've never been on the machine, but from what I hear, it's no fun. It is no fun, so I'm sorry that you're dealing with that. Hi, Sister Maria. Remember the first time I joined Blizzy? You were here since back in the day, and that stuff does not go unnoticed now. I don't want you guys to think like when people get here like I'm clocking you in or something. You know, it's just when I see you, you're welcome with open arms. I'm happy to see you because, you know, it's nice to see repeats and get to know people. So Blizzy, you came in here on my 12th. The 12th time I went live, I can see is the first time you came in here. So you've been here for a long time. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna get you affiliated. I think we got another person we gotta get affiliated here as well. So let me go ahead. Where you at? Let's get you. I'm not asking you to moderate. It's just basically an affiliation. So don't worry about what anyone says. Rise, it's Sir Blizzy of House Noah. Welcome to the Ark. Cleveland, let me go ahead and get you back in, brother. You know we're good, man. We're good. So rise, it's Sir Cleveland of House Noah. Welcome to the Ark. Let me get some coffee, my friends. Let me just get a quick little coffee. I'd be getting all over my mustache. I really do need to get like a handkerchief, man, like in the 1920s. Maybe I need to get like a horse and carriage, and get like one of those top hats, like the black cane, and just start walking in like doing like a little tap dance with my hat when I walk into wherever. All right, let's see. Hey, what's up, Half Swizzy? It's good to see you, my friend. Appreciate you popping in. So Half Swizzy I met through Desi, which is Scrap TV, and he goes live. So does Half Swizzy. I do owe you a collab. We will definitely get that set up. I tried to do one yesterday. The first hour of it was good, man. It was really good conversation, but my internet just, I don't know, couldn't handle it. All of a sudden, like, kept freezing and just having so much issues. So I got to get that ironed out before I can collab again. Nighttime grill team only consists of me, Logan, and thank you for all the night shifts, including weekends. It's been nuts. I mean, I'm fine with the work. it's them rushing me. But anyway, how are you? I'm chilling, man. Like I said, the only thing I'm dealing with right now, you know, I was sick for like a week and I was like stuck in bed, but like I'm back streaming and I'm back moving and like doing like my usual stuff, but like I'm sick to my stomach, man. I just, for some reason, I'm really sick to my stomach. Always good to see you as well. All right, I have a question. How old are you? Where you're from? It's personal. That's fine. I'm gonna turn 43 on August 8th, so I'm 42 obviously. I'm from the south suburbs of Chicago, and then I lived in Chicago, Hyde Park, and now these days I'm in Indiana, surrounded by like cornfields, even though that's soybean that's growing this year, but it will be corn next year. So that's pretty much, I mean, there's a lot more to my story as well, but that's like the quick update. You got to take off that mustache. I love the mustache, Peter, man. I'm feeling it. I'm digging the mustache. I like it way better than my baby face. I've had the baby face my whole life. 40 years of the baby face, though. You know, I think people can kind of do what they want with their looks, right? You know, I ain't trying to tell you how to live your life. You know, I don't even know you, but like it didn't matter if you were like walking around wearing a trash can over your head. I wouldn't even say shit. I'd be like, hey man, I dig the new look. You know, I would be propping you up. So yeah, why don't we prop each other up instead of trying to put each other down? You know, might as well, right? There's so much negativity out there. Why don't we try to switch it up and do a little something different? When was I first in, bro? David, let's take a look, man. If you want to get a look, we can go in there real quick. Let's see. Damn, you have been here for a while. David, holy shit, you've been to a lot of lives. You've been here a ton. All right, Matt Noah, 16th live. So the 16th, DJ Matt, back when I was doing the music, Interact. Yeah, you've been around for a while, man. Shout out to you, David. I appreciate you. What's up, Unofficial? Unofficial be tripping me out with the videos of the... I don't even know who, like, a lot of these streamers are. The only one I do know is Andy. What is Andy up to? I know I seen him back, like, the other day, but he keeps on switching up, like, his account. And then I don't have notifications on for it. So, like, you have to actually literally, like, type in and find his ass because he'd be switching his account so much. But I love watching Andy Smith, man. That dude's funny. Even though there's some problems there, but don't we all? Don't we all? Blizzy said, K, field looks nice in the background. Yeah, I mean, I give you guys a quick, like, a quick view of, like, kind of the property that I'm chilling at this moment. You know, so it goes back to there. I don't own those fields. I do not own that pole barn. That's the crib right there. That's like my station, the trimmed out chicken coop that never got built. That's like my little streaming station when I'm outside, and then all the way out to the yard that way, and then just surrounded by fields is pretty much how it goes at this point in time. Hey bro, I finally got rid of all that Discord girl and that kickstarted all that dumb shit. Them Argos was nuts, bro. I still feel, oh, don't feel bad about that anymore, man. I'm totally, like, not even on my mind. Like, we're back to square one. Like, shit happens, you know what I'm saying? Like, just shit happens. We gotta have grace and forgiveness in our heart, you know? People make mistakes. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I was completely innocent in that, you know. I definitely had my part to play. You know, I don't know really how it started, but I know at least for part 2 and part 3 and so on, I definitely played my part and wasn't the greatest about it. So shit happens, but like, bro, we are more than cool. We are more than cool. All right, I need a drink. I get like having to talk a lot, especially like in the morning like this, when I'm not used to like having to talk this much. Like I start to just like, I don't know, I start to get like really like dry mouth, I guess is what the word would be. Maria says, you're funny, I have mucus, but I've been wheezing. Maria, you're not feeling good? The hairstyles, I mean, it's hard to call it a style, I guess, because it's more of a like dry my hair and then just like, and that's kind of like what I do. I'm not like combing it, or I guess that's not here. Here's the thing, like everybody cares to a certain extent, like what people think about them, you know, at least a little bit. I know people try to talk like, I don't give a shit what, like usually the person that says I don't give a shit like what people think, like think the most. But I'll tell you this, like I've got to this point in my life where I'm more unbothered than I used to be. You know, when I was young, I used to really like care. But, you know, these days it's just like, man, I'm just old. I've been through a lot. I've made so many mistakes. I've put myself in so many bad positions that like that other extra shit. I know I kind of went on a tangent, but that's kind of how I am. I go on a little tangent sometimes. Give you guys, let's see. Hey, Matt, would it be all right if I give a shout out to another channel that's trying to become bigger and he's just having a real struggle at it? Absolutely. Absolutely, absolutely. Julie, just type it in here. Type it in here, I'll pin it, and we'll see what happens. You know, I can't make any promises. It'll be up to the people in the chat if they want to help out. But yeah, if you want to put it in there, go ahead and I'll pin it. Extra felt cells on your face, keeping us looking more youthful. I got a baby face too, and I couldn't be more thankful. Yeah, my whole family has that baby face. Like if you saw my brother John, like, and my man's like in his mid 50s, you would think he's in his 40s. Like he has that real young face. Like all of us have that kind of baby face. And yeah, maybe it could be to like having like a fatter face as well. Not working out and not eating correctly definitely contributed to the weight. And here's the kicker, right? I'm down like 10, 11 pounds from the last week because I was sick and not eating. DJ Matt, right? Yeah, I've been trying to get back to watching you and Allison. I took a break from it. I can manage them. However, I don't know. They always stream at 6 p.m., so it don't really work. I don't watch anyone else. You were the one that put me onto them. I never knew of them before, but I wouldn't watch. Then, yeah, they're pretty cool. I mean, old girls, you know, not to talk about somebody else's woman, but just out of respect, man, she's hot. You know, she's obviously hot. So he definitely has that going. That definitely helps the channel, right? You got a beautiful girlfriend, like that's definitely gonna help the numbers. But they seem really nice, and from what I've seen, like they let like other channels come on there and promote themselves. So you know, I love that kind of stuff because I like to try to help out. You know, when I say little channels, like I realize I'm still a small channel, right? I get that, like, but I'm just saying, like in the frame of like everybody's at a different level, so. You live in my dream. It's beautiful. Thank you, David. What's up, Golden? Golden in the house. Junior Garza in the house. You're welcome. Freedom! I agree, mate. Gotta have that forgiveness, man. Gotta have that forgiveness. Not really feeling well, but I'll be okay. All right, sorry, I'm getting text messages right now. I'm just trying to I'm trying to read, like you can see like the first like 2 sentences. I'm trying to like see if something's going down. That's crazy, I guess. I'll attend to that though when I get a chance after the stream. It's actually a driver, Mitch. I'm trying to figure out how to help out his channel. She has like 800 subscribers right now. Yeah, well, Julie, just the channel name, just type it straight in. Just like when you, next time you type something in, don't say anything else, just put the @ and whatever the channel name is, and I will pin it at the bottom. So yeah, just go ahead when you get a chance. What up, Hayes? Boom! When I enter the room, all you hear is the whispers of doom. At 14,300 subscribers, jeez, man, roll out the red carpet. Hayes over here doing big things, man. What's up, brother? We will get to that collab again. I know you've been talking about it, and I definitely want to do it as well because I think it was a great time. It was a great conversation. I did a collab yesterday that had a lot of technical difficulties, so I'm kind of like trying to figure out that situation right now, but I definitely will. What's up, Dex? Dex, welcome to the live stream, brother. I appreciate you popping in. I know Dex is a live streamer as well, and I've yeah, 3,660 subscribers, so he's obviously doing his thing. So we got Dex up in the building. We got some big hitters coming up in here, a couple big hitters. I'm at work, so won't be on for long, more than likely, but wanted to drop and say hi. All right. Well, Dex, I'll get you. We can get you in the second half of the stream because I already promised. Julie here that I would pin her, but I don't mind doing your channel after a little while as well. Like no problem. Or if people just want to like subscribe to your channel from there. If you guys just want to type it in, at least he's got an easy one. I always tell people this, like, I might not know everything, but having an easy name to type, if you're trying to like do YouTube, really makes it easier on people. If you got like this name that has like numbers and letters and like all the ending, you know, because sometimes YouTube will randomly just do that, but you can go in there and switch it up and see what's available. Like my name originally was like @MattNoah17896HXL, right? And I was streaming for the first time, and somebody's like, dude, why don't you like switch up your name? Like, it's impossible for anybody to type in. So I tried to do @MattNoah. That was already taken, so I did @MattNoah1. Let's see. I'll sub to them. Appreciate that, Cleveland. So yeah, we got Drive Mitch down there. Hopefully we can get him some, or you said her or him? Because I remember, I thought you said her actually, but the name's Mitch. Let me go back and look. I'm gonna go back and look. No, you said his. My bad. You did say his. All right. That is on Matthew. That is my fault. I got to take responsibility for when I say dumb stuff. And that's on me. All right. All right. Let's see. It actually knows this talk to text crap. 14,399 to be exact. Just need one more, man. Just one more great person to hit that subscribe. Everyone, follow me for content. How many subscribers do you got? Let's take a look. So just getting a start. All right, so we're at the beginning of the journey. Everybody subscribe to the brother XBeb and Jeb. You gotta switch that up, my friend. Unless you're in a different country, but like that's not smooth to type in. Just in my opinion, J Southpaw 7. Welcome to the live stream. One milestone. Oh yeah, right. I just need one, just one person. I'm back. My phone died. You're all good, man. You're all good. Nobody's getting clocked in or clocked out, man. I'm just happy to see you guys when you're here. Let's see. I've been wanting a name change, but people have embraced this Cleveland so much. I think it would be dumb. Not that I post content, but even in chats, everyone knows. Yeah, I think you've kind of become Cleveland Brown. Yeah, that's like your identity at this point. It would be a little weird to like see you all of a sudden like come with like your real name. I think because I wanted to like change it, not have my real name be my channel, because I just like, yeah, do I need to really be like put my name out there? Not that I have anything bad out there that anyone could look up. Like that's the cool thing, that I can actually use my real name and people can go out there and look as much as they want, and like anything they find I would gladly talk about. But I did like kind of want to do a nickname or switch it up or do something different, but I feel like it's too late now. I feel like people know me as Matt Noah, so I might as well just keep it, and it's my name. So let's see, it's a guy, he's a young guy. Okay, Mitch, we're talking about Mitch there. So we do got Mitch down at the bottom, @Driver Mitch, which is really easy, and most of you guys are already got the badge, so you can click straight on and go to it. All right, I'm getting dry mouth like a motherfucker. Like, damn, man. Zuckerberg, what's up, man? Thank you for the compliment on the stash, man. First time in my life that I ever grown one. Went with the baby face. 40 years. Now we're going with the stash. All right, Zebra, man, what's up with you? It's good to see you. Thank you so much for popping in. Always happy to see you. I subscribe. Thank you, Maria, for doing that. Dog Napper says, invent a new pizza topping. Go. Okay. Is lobster's already taken, right? They do have lobster pizza. They've like pretty much put everything on there. It seems like everything's already taken. Ribeye? Like some pieces of steak? That's probably already been taken. Like, I don't want to put something like grapes or something that like would taste like crap on there. I don't know, man. Be the tank tickler. Right on. Dawson Maria, Matt got the, yeah, I got that cottonmouth for sure, Haley. I got the straight up cottonmouth. I don't even smoke bud. I don't even smoke cigarettes either. I buy more cigarettes in this town than probably anybody, since my 75-year-old mother smokes a pack a day, man. I'd be buying all kinds of cigarettes. I'd be walking in, they'd be already going to grab the damn cigs because I'd be buying them so much. Hey Matt, how is it going? We're busy past few days. What's up? What's up, Chris? Yeah, I've been chilling. I've been only doing streams mostly during the daytime. I haven't been going on at the evening. I've just kind of been taking a break from YouTube. Like, even though I was sick for those few days and I was off, but even like in the evening time, I'm like, I did my time in the morning. I did my stream. It went, you know how it went, and then it's like, you know what? I just need a little break from it sometimes. I think we all need a little break from YouTube every once in a while. Y'all hear MySpace? Somebody brought that up yesterday, actually, Cleveland. That surprised me. I couldn't believe it. They brought that up yesterday. I was like, MySpace is coming back? Like, remember Tom? Like, you had Tom, like, in the picture with the side hello? That was, like, the first friend that you had? Man, that brings me back to some, like, nostalgic. Hey, thank you for the... What is that? Thank you for the hiding. The hiding gem. I've never seen that one before. Also, it looks like it almost looks like a sex doll, you know, in a little bit, like. But thank you for that. I appreciate that. Matt, we love you. How and I'll never change. Thank you. I appreciate that so much, man. I try my best to be like my authentic self. Sure, there's some skeletons in my closet that I could never really let out because, you know, I did some bogus stuff like within my addiction. I was very greedy, and really only thought about me when I was within the depths of that, because the whole day was, how am I going to get high? You know, then we can figure out everything else. And it was screw everybody else at that point too, man. So like now that I'm like out of it, I'm trying to switch my ways and like do the best that I can to be like a good person, help people out, you know, give my time to other people, make the phone calls when somebody's like down, and like, you know, some of the people that I've met outside of here when they're having a bad day, make that call. Like, you know, I got a half hour to talk to somebody and try to cheer them up. I know not everybody wants to do that, you know, sometimes you want to like kind of do what you want to do in your day, but it doesn't hurt to like, you know, put out a helping hand and try to help the people out. What's going on, Happy Jolly? Appreciate you popping in. Let's see here. All right. Yep. Everything looks good there. Everything looks good there. Let's see. Let me just get you affiliated. Rise. Yes, sir. Happy Jolly of House Noah. Welcome to the Ark. Not asking you to moderate. Don't worry about what somebody says. I'm not giving you guys jobs, non-paying jobs, right? I want you guys here to have fun. It's just so you are affiliated. It's easier to subscribe to other people and all that good stuff. So yeah, don't worry about the mod stuff. Sorry, man, I had to go somewhere, so that's why I was in the chat. You're all good, man. Like I said, man, nobody's getting timed in or timed out. Like, you know, when I see you, and I'm happy to see you. So appreciate you just being a part of the stream, man, and showing love. You're welcome, man. I'm okay, bro. Just getting your work on. Leland, what is up? We got 501 Leland. All right, so Leland, you're asking about the collab. So yes, like my word is my bond. I'm definitely still gonna do the collab. The problem is I did a collab yesterday, and it had issues, and it's on my end. So my internet, I'm having a problem with. So I got to go like work on the router, work on my phone. I'm hoping it's as easy as just starting it over, you know, and just letting it reload. Of course, like after I did that collab yesterday, I go over, because it's in the living room where that's where my ma chills, and I go tell her, I'm like, hey, I need to start the rerouter. She's like, not right now, I'm in the middle of a show. I'm like, God damn, man. It's like it'll be 10 minutes, you know, just to see if it'll fix the stuff that I try to do for my channel. You can't just sit there and, you know, I don't even want to get into that. Because you'll start getting me on a tangent. You'll get me on a tangent. All right, let's see. What up, Cleveland? You could do a dessert pizza with grapes. I might eat that. Pizza with grapes? Like, what about like a peach? Speaking of, I could go check the peach tree, see if there's any good peaches over there. Let me get a drink before though, man. Your boy got cotton mouth like a motherfucker. Straight up cotton mouth. Like what's the word on that? bacon and banana pepper pizza with shredded Parmesan. That's your go-to? That sounds pretty good. Even though bacon is what got me, not this roundabout, like, but a couple years back. Decided to switch it up at the Aurelio's, man. Usually I just get the sausage. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get the bacon. Whoo! You know, never order something that doesn't get ordered a lot, you know, because it could be sitting there too long. Now, obviously that's on them. They should know better, but, you know, don't take the chance to order some like specialty if it doesn't like get ordered a lot from that place, because it might be sitting there for a while. And both sides, man, it was coming out both sides, and I ain't trying to be gross or nothing, but it was a rough day at the office. Couple days. Shower with dude. Screen name Shower with Dudes. That's pretty funny. What's going on? What's up, Swizzy? I subscribe to you, Coffee. We got Mitch in there. Thank you for the hiding again. All right, let's take a look here. I'm gonna fondle these bad boys. I just want one, but there's nothing like ripe. Boom. Thanks. Let's see. All right, let me. Do you play any games like Roblox or GM? No, I don't play any games. Not these days. Not into any gaming. I do need to get back into it. Thanks, Matt, Maria, but I don't really have any content, but if you wish. Don't really have any content, but if you wish. Why do you look like you will molest me? I don't know how to answer that. All right, let's see. If MySpace comes back and is customizable as it was years ago, I'm so down. Even when Meet was a yearbook, it was so much better, and you could learn so much just off the personalized pages. That's just part of the sickness, bro. I've been there too. Doing bad shit doesn't make you a bad person forever. Oh, like going back to the like the addiction days. Yeah, I was doing some grimy stuff. Yeah. And I crucify myself a lot. You know, like that's why I think sometimes I have trouble taking compliments. Like I enjoy them, like when guys say nice things, but maybe I don't reciprocate in a manner that, you know, most people would, because I know all the things that I've done. I'm just like, but no, I'm getting better. And I've been doing the members only videos talking about a lot of that stuff. So I did a video today on a kid named Tony, and he's no longer with us, but I take a lot of blame on that. Like, I don't know if you guys have the members only and want to check it out. I'd really appreciate your guys' opinion on, I don't know, just, it's 11 minutes. I know that's tough. That's a lot to get through, but I don't know, if you would. What is that you are doing, like the risky things? Stealing, cheating, lying, going behind people's back, all kinds of stuff. I mean, if you really want me to get into details, I mean, I could. I try to save some of that for members only, but I don't mind talking about like maybe one story. This one. So, all right, let's catch up real quick. Golden, Happy Jolly, what's up? What's up, Eric, Carolyn? Thank you guys so much for checking in. The police stopped and said hi. I had a warrant for not being in your. Thank you for the sparkles. The police gave you a warrant for not coming in, right? Yeah, dude, I am parched for sure, dude. I woke up thirsty. No, I mean, let me, like, full, like, honesty, I do take medications in the morning, right? I take, like, Clonidine, which is a blood pressure medication, because I do have high blood pressure, duh, you know, obviously. And then, I do take gabapentin and, what else? My antidepressant, which is Vibrad. So yeah, the medications definitely don't help with the thirst. I recognize you from my shorts on YouTube, and I was like, is that Matt Noah? And it is. What's up, Jacob? What's going on, man? It's good to see you. Let me take a look here. Let me take a look. Yep. Yeah. It's that time. Everything looks above board. Everything looks good in your chat history, my friend. Let's get you affiliated. Boom. Rise, Esther Jacob of House Noah. Welcome to the Ark. I might have to take this and like rinse a little water over it before we really, because this one's actually ripe. It says, yeah, don't get bacon at Lados. They peacock bacon and not daily. They pre-cook it. If that is left from the day before, they keep using it. Oof, see? I knew there was a problem with that bacon, man. I knew it. And you just confirmed it. Yeah, it was rough too. Oof. You know what? I'm happy to hear from like the other side, like somebody that's worked at those places, to know that like it truly was that them just leaving that bacon out. Share Bear, what's going on? Appreciate you popping in. Thank you so much. Lying, cheating, stealing, Eddie Guerrero is a... we could talk some wrestling too. We could talk pretty much 80s through like 2006 would probably be like my era. Now I do know some of the new stuff through like just social media and like podcasts, but if we really were to get into like wrestling, that would be my like era. Man, I wish I had members, but I can't afford it because I have other things to use my money for. That's all good, man. That's all good. You know, I'll definitely talk about some stuff here in a second. Let me get caught up in the chat, and I'll tell you guys. It's just a quick one of some of the bogus things I would do. What's up, Blue? Blue, it's good to see you. Thank you for popping in. Clonidine makes your mouth feel so weird. I'm telling you, man. This damn clonidine got me like just like where I can barely like talk, man. I'm so thirsty. Hi Maria. Hey, I heard Cooper had to go to the vet. How's that? Sir Marfil, he does need to go to the vet. Well, just because of his leg, right? You guys that have been watching my channel and watch like the videos of Cooper, you see like he has those like issues with his leg. The problem is that I just really don't have like the money to pay for all the other stuff that that they want, right? All the updated shots and everything. So I'm waiting to be able to do that, but we will be able to soon. We will be able to soon. Blue, you all love peaches. That's a really, yeah, the peach tree, man. It's awesome to have that, and they're starting to finally like get closer to ripening. I love peaches. Matt, do you sell your fruit? I do not sell it. No, no fruit is being sold over here. A lot of it goes to waste, unfortunately. Maybe that's something I need to think about. Instead of letting a lot of it go to waste, just bringing it somewhere where people need it. I don't really have any hoods around this area. The closest hood to me is Gary, and that would be about like a 35-minute drive. Peaches and mangoes are my favorite. Oh, no problem. What's going on, AJ? I used to have a real good friend named AJ, man. Welcome to the live stream. J-Rod, what's up, J-Rod? How are you and Fishing Angel doing? It's good to see you. Laura in the building as well. Thank you so much for popping in. What's up, bro? I can't believe I'm a mod now. You're the best. Yeah, just know I'm not asking you to like feel like you need to do anything. Don't worry about what anybody says. It just means you're affiliated. You can click on other people's channels easily. Check chat history, subscribe to them, but don't worry about like what anybody says. We got people for that. All right, let's see. Cuisine over the counter and helps my mom's dog's legs a lot. He is old. Oh man, should I make a little self-service cart out front and see if people come by? My friend does that for baked goods and eggs. Yeah. Hey, thank you. What's going on, Sir Marfil? With a $20 donation, my friend helps this with Cooper. If I was rich, I would just put the. You know what, man? I really do appreciate that. That's love right there, guys. Hit the like button on that. Hit the like button. Don't even worry the like button on my thing. Hit the like button on that. Get him a bunch of likes, because that's love right there. Especially when it's like going towards my animals. That's the type of stuff that I love. Thank you for the hiding doll. Those things are so funny. Somebody sent me a gold coin. Oh, Blue, thank you for the flower. Thank you for the gold coin. And thank you for the, it's like, I can't tell what that hiding thing is. It almost looks like a sex doll, don't it? Like, I don't know. It's like a, it's hard to explain what that thing is. I don't know exactly what it is, but it almost looks like a sex doll to me. Yeah, peaches and mangoes are my favorite. I love the peaches and mango. Yeah, mango for sure. I do like cherries, even though like it's annoying to like when you put it in your mouth, you have to like bite it a certain way, get the cherry out, and then like throw it like in your bag, or if you're in the car, I just throw them out the window. I know that is littering, I guess technically. Well, it is. My non-verbal son takes clonidine and always wanted to know, does it make you groggy in the morning or just cotton mouth? Groggy as well. I mean, like, it depends on how long he's been taking it. So like when I first started taking it, and I was taking 0.1 at first, you know, I was taking 0.1s, and yeah, the first few times I had like a hangover. I would wake up, or if he's taking it too late at night and not getting like a full like 6, you know, to 8 hours. Like say he takes it and he only like sleeps for 2 or 3 hours, he's gonna be groggy than a motherfucker. But your body will start to get like anything, you'll start to get used to it more. I'm on 0.2s. You know, they doubled the dose on mine just because I have a problem sleeping as well. So I'll take it in the morning, you know, for my blood pressure, and I'll take it at night again for the blood pressure, but also it helps me sleep. And it takes like an hour to kick in. But yeah, if he's struggling with like some energy, the clonidine definitely could be playing a part. There's no doubt about that. There's no doubt. It definitely will. It definitely will take away some energy and make you tired. Shout out to Sermaphil and the dog donation, man. So dogs are important, man. The Cooper Duper. That's my, you know, I didn't ask for Cooper. Like when my other lab died, Gunner, like he was like one of those like once in a lifetime dogs. Like we have his ashes. We have the like little thing of his hair. All kinds of stuff. Like after, like I was, so, so like we let him live a little bit too long, because we loved him so much, you know. He was taking a lot of medicine in his last few years, and he was like having growths coming out of him. He was sleeping a lot throughout the day. But I remember that day, you know, finally we made the decision, you know, and I was actually trying to call for his death to my mom for a while, and she even let it go longer. And I did not ever want him to die, but I finally was like, I'm the one that takes care of the animals, so I'm the one analyzing everything. And I remember just like finally I went up to my mom. I was like, he has no life at this point, you know. There's nothing of value for him to do. He's just sitting there sleeping, taking pain medicine, steroids. Like I have to carry him out to go to the bathroom. Like that's not a life. So finally my mom's like, all right, it's time to do it. And we take him to the vet, and I remember the vet even looked at him. He's like, oh boy, you're in rough shape. Like he made that statement. So that told us like, yeah, we waited way too long. And I remember being back there and holding him, you know, tears flooding down the face, and you watch him like put that shot into his bloodstream, and like you see the light, you know, come out of his eyes. Like you sit there and you watch your dog die, and sorry guys. Sorry, man. Damn, sorry, guys. I maybe should have kept that story for members only, right? Then you got a nice little something to clip to make me. But yeah. So you watch. So the point that I was making is and I wasn't even trying to tell that story, but it just got me to thinking about it. You know, my mom immediately, because she was so heartbroken over losing Cooper, or Gunner, I should say. I mean, I'm mistake losing Gunner. Is she was like, we need to get another lab right away. And I was just like, we can't just fill the void by getting another dog, right? You know, you can't just sit there and replace animals with other animals. I don't really want to take care of a puppy right now, you know. I want to kind of focus on myself and get myself back in order. I don't really want to try to train a dog. I lost that argument. You know, the agreement was that it was going to be her dog and that she was going to take care of that dog. That lasted for one day, and then it became my responsibility ever since. And of course, you know, I wouldn't go back and like not have him. Like, I love him to death, and you know, he's become my best friend. He's by my side every second of the day. But you know, I did argue against having him come here, and it just, you know, it just happened. Thank you for the gold coin, Blue. Maria, welcome, Matt. Thank you for helping. No problem, Laura. I don't know either. It looks funny. Wait, you able to give a mod, or do we have to buy it? You don't have to pay for a mod. Just give me a second. If you just got to be here like, you know, 3 times. We get to know you. Everything's above board, and you'll be affiliated. It's not hard to get it up in here. As you can see, a lot of people get it. Going with a gooting game, some painting game where you hide, but you couldn't definitely goon to it. Yo, Blue, that's weird. What are you saying? Hi, Laura. What else helps you sleep? Clonidine is pretty much all I need. I might have to go back in my mom's house because I haven't seen her for a long time. All right, Golden, you did before, after the pics of your projects. That's depressing. Yes, I have before pics and will definitely have after pics when I'm done. Got more to do next week. I can't wait to see. That's what she said. Oh, okay, I thought you said you were done. Sorry. Oh, Matt, Blue, share. I'll share them. Let it out, Matt. Take care, Jacob. Have a great day with your visit with your mom. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, definitely, man. You know, don't take that stuff for granted. I don't talk to my old man much, and I miss him. You know, because it's not like we have any kind of beef or nothing. It's just that phone works both ways. You know, I'm sitting there waiting for him to call me, and he's probably sitting there waiting for me to call him. So I need to pick up that phone and call my old man. No way, we just bought this house in November, so plenty of projects to do still. What's up, Carolyn? Thank you, Golden. I appreciate it. Thanks for the star, Blue. Thank you. It's not easy, that's for sure. Why I didn't get another one after my last. Yeah, it's that heartbreak, man. It's that heartbreak of losing, like, you know. And Gunner just was like there through like my worst of my worst times, you know. When I was nodding out in the room, I remember him just coming up and barking at me to wake me up, and just sleeping in the bed with me, and just, you know, just kind of like Cooper followed me everywhere. Wherever I went, you know, Gunner was there. And you know, it's just weird to not, like, you know, all of a sudden he's gone. Sorry, man. That makes you human with a heart. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Look at trying to shake it off, man. You did everything right. I'm so glad you had a dog you love so much. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. And while going, you have to keep busy. Let's see. Yes, it is. Does the thing I can. Anyways, I'm not. Cooper Duper, love him too much. I wish I could snuggle. Thank you. Thank you, Blue. I appreciate it. Golden, tag is the best, but you're doing great, I'm sure. Let's see. Bruce coming in with some very intellectual thought. Let's see. Hello. Hey, what's up, Smurf? It's good to see you, my friend. Appreciate you popping in. Hi, Ron. Hi, Maria. I still get upset when I talk about my Rottweiler Champ. It's too some years to get another. I have Lola, and she is awesome. Yeah, I can, how far back am I? Because I can tell a story of a Rottweiler. Maria is why you're saying it. Hi to everyone. I owe somebody else a story too, a quick one. I just got the haircut, man. It's not too bad. It's not too bad, my friend. Let's see, what's your picture? So we get a nice little analysis on you. Oh, no shit, don't have one? That's weird. Let's see, Maria, time for some breakfast lunch. Let's see, United's haircut is fire. Blue, what are we having for breakfast? Yeah, what you eating? See, my stomach is clowning. I'm not ready to eat. It took me a while to get over losing my Rottweiler Champ now, but I have Lowell and she is awesome, but it took about 6 years before I got another dog. Which is probably smart, man. It gave you like some time to actually grieve. You know, I never got a chance to actually grieve Gunner, because it's like, right after he died, all of a sudden I'm taking care of Cooper. I also got to go to work because I might get a raise, but if it don't, then I have to get a different job, and it's actually held by the same company. All right, Jacob, well, hopefully you get that raise, my man. Let us know how it goes. You know, it's always good to see you, man. Do what you got to do. You know how it is, man. You know, you guys come in here when you can, and when you do, open arms. Happy to see you. We're just here to have fun. Smurf, I'm going to scramble up some eggs, mushrooms, and cheddar cheese. Got to get that protein in. I like everything except I'm not a big mushroom person. Unless you get like those portobellos, you know, that you like kind of sear, like when you're making like a steak or something like that. 11:36 timestamp. All right, so I'm not too bad. I'm not too bad. Hey, what's up, Tag? Thank you so much for popping in, brother. I appreciate you. Tag, where you at these days? 1,370 subscribers. There you go. You're almost to 1.4. That's awesome, bro. It's good to see you, man. Thank you so much for popping in. Smurf, I'll make it double. Hey, Tag, I'd like to say hi to everyone. Hourglass to feel welcome. That's how I'm being kind to everyone. Yeah, for sure. And I like how you guys do that. You know, when a new person comes in, and I might not be able to properly greet them because I'm in the middle of a story or I'm crying on screen like I was just like 10 minutes ago or however long that ago, you know, so everyone's talking about that breakfast. I lost 2 of my dogs in 2 years. So I put it on me because I only adopt seniors. So knowing they will be with me only for a few years, I love taking and see, shout out to you. That is very commendable, you know, because I think about that stuff because I actually worked at one of those places before. Well, I got in trouble for something and I had to do some service or whatever, and I chose, you know, the Humane Society to be the spot where I would get those hours. And I just remember seeing all those senior dogs, you know, just sitting alone in those pens, you know, with those little stupid bed and the like dog toys that they don't even touch because they're not happy enough to even play with the toys. And I just be thinking like, man, I'd give anything like to have the money just to be able to take care of these dogs. But you know, it's just it's an unfortunate situation, and the fact that you're able to take on and be willing to know that these dogs are only going to live for like maybe 2 to 3 years, maybe more, but that you're giving them the best, precious last 3 years of their life. You know, they got someone to love, someone to like, you know, cuddle with. Like, that's commendable. Like that's the type of stuff I love to hear, Laura. That's like, good on you for doing that. Like, truly, truly. Oh, sorry, that's nice, Maria. Hi, Vice Guy. Hi, what up, Smurf? Hi, Maria. How they acquired taste, but I have no more zucchini. Let me get some something to drink. If I could just, man, this dry mouth is just killing me, man. Hi, Swizzy. Sono, I don't, we'll just say Sono. What up, Sono? Yo, that's Oliver Tree. Were you the guy that was doing that all day yesterday, like during the collab? Like we were over here having like a real conversation and dude just kept typing, "There's Oliver Tree." Is that guy quiet on the left? I'm just sitting there looking like, what we doing right now? But anyways, welcome to the chat, Video Gamer. Tag, hi again, Hourglass. Brother Shock says, what up to the advice guy? What up, what up? We got some highs. People saying what up to each other. They are the best. What's your thoughts on LeBron James? I think great human being. Never had any like issues in the media, like cheating on his wife or doing anything like that nature. Set a great example for the younger generations and like how to be a professional athlete on the court and off the court. He's ring chasing like a motherfucker though. I mean, he went to Philly where they're already stacked. He went to Miami and stacked his team with, you know, Bosh and Wade. He went back to Cleveland after they had got the #1 pick and got Kyrie Irving, and then brought Kevin Love with them. Mike stayed with the Bulls and let them build around him. And yes, they drafted Scottie Pippen, but they drafted him. He didn't go find Scottie Pippen and say, hey, come play for the Bulls. They drafted him. And they built the team around Michael Jordan, and they won 6 titles. So that's just, I guess that's my thoughts. I wish I could do that, man. I want a few acres and adopt. Yeah, that would be great, wouldn't it? Just to be able to like help out all the animals out there. It's tough, man. Are you a sports guy? And if so, what's your favorite sport? Favorite sport would be baseball, Second would be European football. Third would be American football. Fourth, I guess, NBA. Yeah, it's good to see you. Thank you for coming in, Tech. I really do appreciate it. How doing? Good. What's your thoughts? Yeah, I gave you the thoughts on LeBron. Nate the Great saying he's a professional athlete. He does have 6,000 subscribers, so it's hard to like call his bluff. You know, now if I looked and he had 0 subscribers, I'd be calling bluff. But you got over 6,000 subscribers, so I gotta rock with it and say, damn, you must be telling the truth. So that's cool, man. I'll have to check out your channel when I get out of here, since I can't click on it right now. But that's cool, man. I'll have to see what's going on with that. Good job to left of getting a bite to eat and then heading to another one. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. Double tap the mustache. Boom. Awesome Tag. Hit me up later. Hey, can you say South Georgia and South Sandwich Islands? What's up, Kobe? Nate, are you kidding? You just play basketball? Right on, right on. But you do love some b-ball. I was a big basketball fan in my childhood. When I originally lived in the south suburbs, and I was a baseball, you know, I played in Little League, and my dad was like a coach for 20 years, and I wrestled as well. But when I moved to Chicago, Hyde Park, everything was hoops. You know, all of a sudden I had to learn how to dribble a basketball, how to like drive, how to shoot, like it all became basketball. And then, yeah, I played a lot of basketball through the years, like as a kid. I haven't played in quite some time these days. When am I streaming next? I'm not exactly sure, but I do owe you a story about since I'm caught up, and I do owe the Rottweiler story. So let me go ahead and tell those two real quick. So during my addiction, you know, there would be times where I would run out of money, right? You know, the money gets tight. There's no way to like get gas money and to get the dope. And like my mom, you know, has like insomnia and mental health issues, and this is the dirty stuff I would do. She would send me to go get her prescriptions, and she would get like Ambien and some Xanax, and I would take out, you know, the staples. You know, I take the staples off very carefully, open the bag, take out a few for myself, you know, so I could get through the day and not feel sick. And then, you know, I would just fold it back, put the staple back in, you know, get it to like where it looks like it was stapled. And you know, that's just one thing that I would do. But I got a ton of grimy stuff that I would do like within my addiction. And then half Swizzy, what, Maria, you out of here? You have a wonderful day. You kind of gave off the vibe, you're weird Uncle Touchy as a kid. Right on, brother. But anyway, so talking about a Rottweiler, my brother John, that was like the first like dog he got. He got it at 18, so he moved to Florida. My brother John got married at 18. I was an uncle by the age of 6, you know, because he got a girl pregnant. Then they did like the shotgun wedding. You know, let's try to beat the birth here, right? So I remember there's pictures of me like I was the ring bearer, like holding this like little pillow or whatever in this like fresh white suit. So anyways, so then he ended up getting this Rottweiler, and like he just wasn't taking proper care of it or whatever. So it ended up going to my my grandparents' house, and you know I always talk about my grandmother, you know, and how much she meant to me, you know, and they lived out in Harvey, Illinois. Well, they ended up taking care of the Rottweiler, and you know, like during the summers, I would go out there, you know, I'd play basketball with the neighborhood kids, you know, hang out on the porch with my grandparents listening to like the Cubs games. They were Cubs fans. I was a White Sox fan, but they were Cubs fan, and just all kinds of good memories. But I remember that Rottweiler, you know, I would sleep in the living room on the couch, and that Rottweiler just kind of, what was his name? Gaiden. That's right. The dog's name was Gaiden. He would sleep right under me. You know, like he felt like he was you know, he wanted to be in a spot where he would protect me because I was a young kid in the house. And I remember that, like I'll remember that for the rest of my life, like, you know, how loyal that dog was, you know. So but yeah, that was a long time ago, but that's like the one Rottweiler story that I got. Let's see, classic Den Straight. Let's see here. Are you from England? No, we are from the United States of America. Radio, what's up, man? What's going on with you? Chris, what's going on, guys? Let's go. Let's go. We got Ari's World up in here. Oh, Chris, you got the second the emblem I just made for the second month of being a member. Let me see how good it looks. You know what? I think I need to switch it up a little bit so you can see it better. Yeah, I'll do that after the stream. I'm gonna switch that up so you can see Harry better, because you can't really see him as well. Like the Cooper one, you can see pretty clearly. So yeah, I will work on that to make sure that it looks a little bit better. We gotta have our stuff looking smooth, because yeah, you can see the Cooper one a lot better than the Harry one. Let's see, how much for a mustache ride? I mean, throw out an offer. Johnny, wait, what is that name? Johnny? What up, Johnny? Johnny Buzz, bro, what's going on? Welcome to the live stream. I ain't your old man, though. Question, are you a pad? Anyways, yeah, OG original gay, nice. Dude, you guys got some good jokes, man. I love the creativity, like, you know, because I never, like, seen these before. Since, like, live streaming since January. These are, like, the first go-arounds I've seen with these. Let's see. Yeah, right. Let's take a little mustache ride, a little flavor saver. Like you know, like those new rappers be doing this. Like, what are you guys doing? Hey, what's up, Shar? I want candy. Boom, 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 boom. You almost sounded Canadian with that "Let's Go." Well, I'm trying to sound like I'm from Minnesota. Not Minnesota, from Iowa. I'm trying to sound like the way Chris talks. So that's like what I'm doing. Like when he comes in here, I always try to do like the way he starts his streams. He always goes, "What's going on, guys? Let's go. Let's go." Dog napper. Let me take a look here. Let me take a look here, bro. Yeah, brother. Everything looks good with you. Everything looks good with you. Let's get you affiliated. Not asking you to moderate. You know the deal. You've been here enough times. Not asking you to mod. Don't worry about what anybody says. We can handle the, you know, type jokes. So just, let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Wait, I'm on the wrong person here. Rise, that's Sir Dog Napper of House Noah. Welcome to the Ark, my friend. All right, let's see. Where are we at? Everyone seems to be under the weather. Yeah, it does seem like that. Swizzy, it seems like everyone's got like a little bit of something going. Five Guys milkshakes or McDonald's milkshake? I never had a Five Guys milkshake, so I can't answer that question, honestly. I love that you always have a snarky comeback. Always makes it. Yeah, 3 older brothers kind of helps with the wittiness, man. That's why you see, like, they kind of like, they dip out real quick. They realize, they're like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go try somebody else, because I don't think it's working with this guy. Nathan, what's going on, man? Let's see. Boom. Nathan, yeah, you've been here quite some time, my friend. All right, yeah, we got to get you affiliated, my friend. We got to get you affiliated. Where you at? Where you at? Let me find where you're at on there. All right. Not asking you to moderate. Not asking you to moderate. Don't worry about what anybody says. Just giving you the affiliation, giving you the blue tag, makes it easy to subscribe to other people. You know the deal. I've been through this a million times. Rise, that's Sir Nathan of House Noah. Welcome to the Ark. I will again. There we go. There we go. Am I playing golf? No golf, man. But thanks for the compliment on the polo. I think it matches my eyes. Yeah, Arby's, Jamaica shape. Man, I haven't tried that one. There is an Arby's like about 10 minutes from here. I could definitely go check that out. Benzo blackout stories. Here's the thing though, like you black out, like you don't really remember much, so like it's hard to tell like what was going on like within the story. I've more had ambient blackout stories. because the way that makes you hungry is absolutely insane. And me, as an addict, I wouldn't just take one, I take two. And I would be in that kitchen, stove going, microwave going, you know, oven, and then wake up like the next day and like the oven's still on. There's food in the microwave that I never got to. So those Ambiens would definitely, those would make me black out for sure. Xanax never made me black out too much. I'm so far tired today. Yeah, man, it's one of those days where I think everybody's having like a little rough start to it. Melting, what's going on? Thank you, I appreciate that. Hey, my brother Chris, yo, bro, Rupe. Man, I ain't seen you in quite some time. My fellow Arsenal fan up in here. Where have you been? Thank you for the donation, and I gotta get you affiliated because you are a straight OG of the channel. Wait, did I not get Dog Napper? Yeah, he's got a shield. I want to make sure I got everybody that I know that my girlfriend said yes to me proposing. I'm 29, she's 30, 8 years of dating, and now has only 1 week pregnant, and now we're getting married in 5 months. Congratulations, cause right on, brother. Oh wait, I gotta make sure like actually see the ceremony. Rise, this Sir Rupe of House Noah. Welcome to the Ark. All right, we got you. Let me get a drink of coffee here. I really need a handkerchief, man. I really need a handkerchief for this mustache. I did use the clippers on it a couple weeks ago. I think I'm gonna do another trim on the thing. It's starting to get to that point where it's out of control, man. It's starting to get out of control again. We're gonna have to trim it up. Give it a little trim. Yep, they bounce out. Yeah. Had a phone call. That's all good. Hey, homie, can I send you a nice pump off video? It's a real love bed Flanders. Charmat. What? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Congratulations. Yeah, congratulations on the wedding. How's it going? I got a benzo blackout story. What's up, Sports Buddy Graham? I took a handful of Xans, the blue ones. So there's what, the 0.5, right? That's I think those are 0.5s, if I remember correctly. Or are those ones? Those might be ones. All I remember is this chick calling me saying we did some fun stuff all night, but I don't remember anything that was crazy. Really? So you got some action and you don't even remember? I mean, I've seen like situations like that with alcohol, but like spotty memory, right? Like not completely forgetting, but just being like spotty, and then kind of waking up and like being like, ooh, whew, that's not gonna be one for the homeboys, you know. I love telling the homeboys the story, but this one ain't for the homeboys. That one's going deep into the locker, right? That's a skeleton for the closet. You'll start pumping off on a live stream. It's only fun to troll if they get mad. You're so pleasant, you're invincible. I'm not invincible, but I appreciate it. You know, I have my days where I get annoyed just because like you see the same thing like so many times, but I try my best to just keep it pushing, man. Let's see, is it true you'll be climbing Mount Everest next year? Whew, definitely not. I know that's a big deal for some people to like, that's like one of the top dogs. I've never climbed anything, so like trying to take on Mount Everest is just not in my future. The blues and ends were the best. Well, I remember those yellow ladders, man. My brother's girlfriend had those bad boys. Whew. Thank you again, Rupe, for the dono. Hello there. Ambien for me is I can't remember Walmart bill. Ambien just completely wipes your memory. It's like Will Smith, you know, like just came and just hit you with the zoop, like, cause you just don't remember a thing. It's absolutely insane. Like I'm scared to look at my phone to see if I text somebody, and like I'll look at the text messages and they make absolutely zero sense. I'm like, what the hell was I even trying to say? Is Jesus gay? What? Thanks, no problem. May Jesus, your entire family curse my family? May demonic entities possess you in your entire life. You suffer and face poverty. No, 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 no. We don't talk like that, brother. We're trying to uplift. All right? We can't be doing that. We can't be doing that. Let's see. Drog. Hey, Charlene. Hey, Matt. Hey, Vice Guy. This is Moondog. Just saying, hey, I changed my name. Hope you all... You changed your name? Oh, let me check. 2,000 subscribers? Yeah, that's you. That is you. Moondog. So what are we calling you now? How do I say that? Drogger? You're gonna, yeah, you'll have to help me out on the pronunciation on that. Unless we're still just calling you Moondog. Chilling. What's up, Normie? It's good to see you, man. How you doing? What's today's plans? Basically just work on my baseball, work on my other online jobs, take care of my dukes, take care of the animals, and the kitchen. The kitchen is the one we're gonna clean. So yesterday we did the living room. We did Ma's area because Ma's one of those people that, you know, eat something and it's like just hits the sky and then hits the ground somewhere. So that took quite some time to get that all in order. So we're gonna attack the kitchen today, try to get that looking nice and fresh, and yeah, pretty much go from there. How was your weekend? It was good. Tag, you should get Lola a Halloween sweater advent calendar. Blacking out is okay, but if you wake with your butt hurting, that's a problem. Now that's an issue, yeah. If all of a sudden you see like a little blood trail going like down the like back of your thigh, like that's a problem. Now that's not happened here, boy. Right. Hey, what's up, Gabby? Gabby came in at a weird time, right? But it's always good to see you, Gabby. I appreciate you. Hey, nice meeting you, man. Sub to me up, man. Drog, that's awesome. I'm so happy for you. That's always a great start. My wife might get her one. I did have. Are you a Bible thumper? I'm new here. Bible thumper? No. I don't think I really talk religion very much, to be honest. I'm willing to talk about anything, but I mostly talk about all the dumb mistakes I've made and trying to like rebuild my life is mostly what I talk about. But as far as like throwing around like Bible verses or trying to get somebody, I don't tell people how to live their life. All I do is tell what didn't work for me. You know, I did this and it did not go well, you know, but you can do what you got to do. All right. Yes, Matt, that's an awesome way to think of it. Ambien is the Men in Black zapper. Exactly, right? Just Will Smith coming up just like zoop. You could. Hi, Gabby. Take care. All right, Moondog. Always good to see you, brother. Or, well, you'll have to let me know, like, how we're referring to you now, because I always want to make sure I'm doing, like, what people, like, want on YouTube. Piero needs one. Yeah, we'll get Piero one for sure. Kitten. Kitten Lilac. I'll just call you Kitten. I can't say the last part. Thank you so much for popping in. Let me get a look at the activity. So first time here. Thank you so much for popping in. I appreciate you. Tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, what's going on in your life, anything, so we can get to know you. If you want, you don't have to. You can just chill if you want, obviously. Let's see. Hi, Gabby. Hi, girl. Welcome in. Charlotte would be cute for a little beautiful girl. You two came in a weird time, right? The cats hate their Halloweens. Man, trying to pull like an outfit on a cat. You know, here's the thing. I tried to like Harry was really dirty one time. I tried to put him in the bath. The amount of scratches I had on my arm, I never again will I ever try to put him in some water. That was not happening at all. There's if we can find her a small one. Normie, what's going on? Tag dog coats and sweaters are huge here in Alberta. Search for them here. Aries, thank you for the 100th gem. I have a Lola too, Swizzy. My Lola has all kinds of little dresses. Yeah, you guys both got a Lola. That's right. Got me on my knees. That's Layla, but you can do it for Lola. Got me on my knees, Lola. Well, let's see. Sorry, I have a toddler, so I'm not usually on time. Hey, whenever you get here, you get here. That's what I always say, man. It's like people got lives, they got, they got stuff they want to watch. If you're kind of feeling another show at that time, and I know how I am, sometimes I'm like, all right, I've seen enough of this person for a few days. Let me switch it up and watch a different person. I think that's just normal type of stuff, or you got your life. All I say is when I see you, I'm happy to see you. You're welcome with open arms, and I'm just happy that you guys spend some time with me, and you know, that's what it is. Clapton, Eric Clapton is a great artist, and I love that song. Both versions of Layla. I think both versions are really good. Cookie fits his Santa sweater one day, then the next day he was fat and it wouldn't even close. Like he got too fat where he couldn't fit it. Hey, thank you for the 100 tag. And no, Chris, I did see it pop up. It took me time to just come down and, like, I guess, react to it. But no, I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. All of it helps. She's a sweetheart. Swizzy, why don't you do some more videos on your dog? I mean, I always around and say it's pimping your animals, but like people love cats and dogs and just like seeing videos like it's just people love that stuff. I do. I mean, I watch a ton of animal channels. If we're being honest, like if you look at my history on my phone, it's basically more like cat and dog stuff than anything, because I love that type of stuff. I love watching dog content and cat content. A lot of cat content, to be honest. I watch a lot of cat stuff. Do you guys know who Abram Engel is? Abram, he has a cat name, God, what is his cat's name now? The other one's named Gary, because he named them like just regular, like male names, so it's funny. God, what is it? Oh my God, why can't I think of Kurt? The cat's name is Kurt. So he has an orange cat named Kurt that he had for like years. And then like a year ago, he got another cat and he named him Gary. And this cat Gary is off the chain, man. He just like, he's a kitten, right? So he's doing all this crazy stuff. And then he like is now twice the size of Kurt. You guys got to go check it out. It's like at Abram Engel, but it's cool stuff. You got did the 100 show on fire for you? I don't know if it showed like it being on fire though. Did it show being on fire on your guys' side? If you gotta bathe a car, wear welding gloves and 2 sweatshirts, even though it's not fun. Gabby, I appreciate that. Thank you so much for saying that. I try my best. Dog Napper says a cat sent 100. Is Jesus Christ your Lord and Savior? Mark, I hope so. I know I'm not doing it the proper way. They say you gotta like just have faith, right? That's why they call it faith, because you gotta believe in something that you can't see. My grandmother, who I'm a big I always talk about her and how much she influenced my life. She definitely was Christian and believed in Jesus being her Lord and Savior. All I know is I don't know, right? I just don't know. I can't talk about things that I haven't seen. Like people like the other day asked me to tell like a ghost story. I'm just like, I've never seen a ghost, so I can't tell one, and I'm not going to make anything up because I want to be. Oh, hold on, there's a package here, and Cooper won't let this guy get out of the driveway. Cooper, Cooper, Cooper. Oh, I see it on fire. There we go. Now I see it. Thank you so much, Chris. I appreciate it. Cooper, you gotta let him drive. Oh, he's gonna try to just see. Some of them, I think they think Cooper's a pit bull because he's got that fat head. He actually kind of like looks like he could be like one of those type of dogs, like just with that big head that he has. But it's like if they only knew, all he wants to do is play. But they don't know. They don't know for sure. Oh, thank you, buddy. I appreciate it, man. Sorry about the dog. All right, come on, Cooper. All right, Matt cooking over at Eats. He can't stop. He's always crying for food. Matt cooking over at Eats. Noah, what's going on, Noah? Cooper, you gotta come this way. Cooper, come on. Chris has the best. And yeah, Ari's World is definitely the spot. Wednesdays and Sundays, 5:30 Central Standard Time. Greatest place to network in the world. U.S. Swizzy. You're the truck driver. Driver Van Mark. My cat Jerry ran in front of a car and now is dead. It was gross. Rest in peace, Jerry the cat. I mean, if you're being serious, yeah, that's horrible. I'm sorry for your cat Jerry, but and Tom and Jerry, which one was the cat? Which one was the mouse? I just don't like to sometimes, but Mark, I've seen you. Okay. Tears in Heaven is my song. Oh my God, that's a good song right there. That'll get you crying right there. You start playing some Tears in Heaven. If you learn my name, if I see you in heaven. All right, careful, Cooper, but I believe you've seen Matt. You would have been in a far worse place, but your friend took you by your hand, your friend being the Lord Jesus Christ. Sometimes people will say this, right? Because I was talking to my brother Trent. I have 3 older brothers. Trent's the second one in the family, right? Second boy. And I was talking to him about this. I was like, you know, I want to believe, you know, I want there to be something. I want there to be like something at the end of the tunnel, you know, to make this all worth it. You know, whether it was self-inflicted, right? A lot of my mistakes, or all of them, were self-inflicted. I got nobody else to blame but myself. But like, it would just be nice, you know, to see my grandmother again, or pets again, whatever, you know, to see family again. And I'm just like, man, I've seen, you know, there's no signs, you know, there's nothing telling me like, hey, this is the way. And he told me, he's like, you know, maybe there are, and he's like, you just haven't taken the time to look, you know. It's just like, maybe, I don't know, maybe I need to put down the phone, you know, put down the device, turn the TV off. And I have been doing a little bit of that lately, to do some self-reflection. You know, and some of the like membership videos that I've been doing is kind of me doing some self-reflection and really thinking about, like, you know, my life, right? In general, thinking about my life. I prefer a truck or SUV. SUV for me for sure. All right, 52 Geo. He would be 33 this November. Ugh. I'm sorry, Lauren. Hey, Maria. Hi, 52 Jill. All right, Shar. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for popping in. It's always good to see you. Let me get another drink, because you know your boys chat. I might have to grab something like some water. You know, you talk like, you know, you start talking like this, and you know, like I was talking, taking that damn clonidine in the morning. Your boy is parched, straight parched. What am I hitting right now? Bye, everyone. All right, Shar, have a good one. Let's see. Tom was the cat. Okay. I always get that mixed up on the Tom and Jerry. Jay from the In-Betweeners, Kane, that's the one I get the most. Like, out of all the things that people come in here and call me, that is definitely like #1. Pablo Escobar is probably #2. But yeah, I definitely get that one the most. Tom was the cat. Hi, everyone. Tom was the cat. Okay, can you sing a song before I gotta go? 1,000 miles. Wait, is that the one I would walk? Is it that one? I don't know if I know all the lyrics for it. Like, maybe some of it I know. Hey, how are you doing? Mark, my way downtown, walking fast, face fast, and I'm homebound. I have to go listen to it again before I could perform it. Brandon Kyle was a SIDS at 4 months old, but blame his doctor from giving him shots when he was sick. Oh, man, rest in peace to Brandon Kyle. You know, I'm sorry, Laura. That's tough right there. No, that's tough. You will see them again. I hope so. I mean, that's the hope, right? That's the hope. You know, that's just like when people ask me though, you know, like they want me to like really like plant my flag. And I'm just like, I can't really plant a flag because I just don't know. You know, I don't want to like speak on things that I just don't know. MLK, sick, thank you, Doug. What up, Doug from Maryland is up in here. If you don't see God, you'll never, if you don't seek him, you're saying? Have you heard that song by Lou? Are you trying to set me up, the real RJ? You set me I'm guessing like whatever I say there is gonna make me say something crazy. Help you feel better, Maria. I'm not Christian or any organized religion, but I believe in more than this and us, and I will hundreds see my poochies and loves again. I hope you're, man, I hope you are right, Gabby. I hope you are right. That would be nice. That would be wonderful. I want to see my grandmother. I want to see like my dog Gunner that I cried on stream just going back a half hour ago or however long ago. I can't believe I broke down like that, man. I think that's what, hey, over 100 streams, only the third time I think I broke down. All right, not too bad, right? Not too bad. Pets will go to heaven. Bashar, productive day. Bashar, have a nice, blessed day. Why do you look like the Austrian painter? Like, why do I look like the way I look? So it's like called like genetics, right? You know, so when a mom or, you know, when a woman and a male, you know, they have intercourse, you know, you get traits from both people. Like, you'll get some from the mom, you get some from the dad, and then I just kind of come out the way I come out. You know, there was no like pre-discussion. Here come my supervisor. I gotta look busy. All right, Swizzy, yeah, definitely don't get caught up on my stream, man. You do look like Pablo Escobar. Yeah, I definitely get the Pablo Escobar. I get the like what's the dude saying, the Austrian painter. I get the J from the In-Betweeners. But all right, have a good one, Swizzy, man. Always good to see you, brother. I appreciate you so much, man. You're a valuable member of the community, and I love seeing you around. Let's see. I gotta go have a good one. All right, Aries. Same with you, man. You know everybody loves you. Most wholesome chat on YouTube. Get them squats in. We have to remember the good times with them and know like that one day we will see them again. And this is where the faith comes in. I hope so, Julia. I really do. Man of God, greetings in the name of the Father, the Holy Ghost, the scary one with a beautiful face. Jesus Christ loves you, dude. Appreciate you, KG. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Have Swizzy. Take care. Have a great day. Christ blessings. Got to go to work now. King Dog. Never. Everybody. I know everybody's getting, got to get going and do what they got to do. I will be right back. David. I was talking about you yesterday with someone. I was like, David asked me for a number. I was like, and then he didn't tell me the results. So he said, hey, give me a number. And then, you know, you're going to, I don't know what game you were playing. I was guessing roulette since you were asking for a number. What game are you playing? Or are you even playing any games right now? What are you up to in Vegas? Are you going to see some shows? Like, give us a little tour. You know, I'm not talking about like a visual tour, but just kind of a little insight into what's going on over there in Vegas, because I love going to Vegas. I've been there 3 times. Prayers for you to believe in Jesus Christ. Maria, thank you. Thank you. All right, guys, I'll be right back. I will be right back. All right. Let's see what we got going on here. See what I've missed. See what I've missed. All right. Went to the Sphere. Was a trip. Okay. What's up, Hooksy Fishing? That's AZ Hunters. What's up, brother? If anyone in the chat comes to Vegas, a must is the Sphere. Yeah, I don't think I've never been on the Sphere. I always just like chill like in the casinos, in the hotels, and then I would go see some shows. You guys did do the Wizard of Oz. Oh, that's really cool. It's one of my favorite movies or slash plays. Sedum Wholesome, define true love. I don't know, man. It'd be hard for me to say as somebody that's single. And, you know, I guess it's better to say you loved and lost and have never loved at all. But, like, here's the thing. I always was, I went after lust. You know, I was attracted. Now, yes, there needs to be an initial attraction. But, you know, I would pursue girls that, I mean, let's just keep it real, that I wanted to have sex with, right? And those relationships didn't work out because I didn't get to know the person, you know, per se. True love is like discovering new ways to enjoy ice cream, but not with your mouth. I didn't get to know the person so well. And, you know, there's certain situations where I didn't like the way I was being treated, you know, the way that I was being talked to, or just who that person was in general. You know, and now at an older age, you know, right now I'm not looking to be in a relationship, but maybe one day in the future, and it wouldn't be so much about looks. Yes, you want to have some kind of attraction, of course, but it would more be about the person, you know, and who they are, you know, and how they treat me, how they talk to me, how they respect me. You know, it's a give and take, right? You know, it's a partnership, not just, you know, I do this and hello, the advice guy, you're having a good day. It's a metaphor. Right on. It's all good. Yeah, because I've been getting very introspective lately because, you know, I just kind of been on the lam, and, you know, I've been thinking about a few things. Like, so I'm the youngest of 4 boys. You know, if you guys were to meet me at like a family party or something like that, you would think I'm a quiet person, because I've always kind of just slid into that role of like my opinion's not respected, what I say isn't valued, or I just got people just straight talking over me. So like with my friends, or, you know, with this, you know, maybe it's my time to shine, my chance to talk. But I've realized this within like even like friendships, I've allowed myself to be like the lesser than, like, you know, I'm thinking about like, you know, certain like conversations that I have, and we're always talking about like what I did wrong, you know, or the mistakes that I made, you know, but it's never the other way. And I'm thinking like, could I possibly always like, is one person working at 100% in the friendship, Jesus of Nazareth style, and I'm always the one fucking up? Or, you know, like why every time like am I being audited, but it's never the other way? Because it's never the other way, because I don't, you know, I'm not psychoanalyzing people to that state, because I just want to be your friend. I just want to have, you know, have love for you, you know, respect you, and anything that might happen, you know, it's just like, you know, and then we're off to being, you know, how we are, because that's a friendship. It's a give or take. But, you know, I'm sitting here over apologizing all the time, you know, but I've never seen, like, why am I not seeing, and I don't even want an apology, to be honest, on anything. I just don't want to be, like, always being psychoanalyzed, like I'm, for some reason, making some mistakes, or, you know, I'm the one always, like, you know, having an issue. I'm a human being with flawed, you know, that is very flawed. But nothing is ever intentional to be, like, you know, to try to upset anybody, or, you know, it's just, I'm just being mad. I'll have my good days, I'll have my bad days, you know, I'm just trying to live my life. But, you know, I'm sorry, you know, I realize that maybe I'm sliding into that role way too easily of being, you know, letting other people be the dominant, because I'm used to that role. I've played that role my whole life, you know, whether it's with my parents, my older brothers, and now I'm finding that I'm playing that role in friendships. And at a certain point, I'm starting to wonder, I'm just like, wait a second here. Like, it's always me, huh? It's always Matt, like every single time. And like, I just want a friendship to be a friendship, not like a friendship employee, you know, or you know, we're analyzing for whether I'm going to get a raise or if I'm going to get demoted in a friendship. All right, anyways. All right, Matt. Get into my other job. Nice chatting with you, brother. See you. All right, advice guy. Good to see you, brother. All right, Matt. Gotta go. All right, Julie. Have a good one. Set them up to totally agree. Yeah, if you put your 100 and got nothing out of it, that's bad. That's not. It's not fair. It's not fair. And it makes me feel. It makes me feel less than. You know. Did it? Trish, welcome. I gotta fix that emoji. I gotta fix that emoji. I didn't make it so well. I didn't make it so well. I remember, like, you know, I'll think about like pet peeves and stuff like that. Like my old man, my father, right? He would be hanging out with me and my friends and like the homies. The Bible teaches that we are love people and use money, but we often get the reverse, and you start loving money, using people to get more money. Money is simply a tool to be used for good. So like my old man would every once in a while, like we're breaking balls or whatever and making a joke, and like, so, you know, when the attention would come to me, like sometimes I just didn't know really what to say back, so I would sit there and be quiet, you know, because I'm just like, all right, you know, whatever. And it's not like that I was offended or anything. Like we all break each other's balls, you know, and that's just part of like guys hanging out. But if I sat there quiet, all of a sudden I turned into the I'm offended guy, or you know, I'm acting like a victim. It'd be like, oh, Matt, man, you know, we're just joking around or whatever. And it's like, oh, okay. So you broke my balls and now you're turning me into a bitch. So finally, I started like trying to go about it another way. You know, you break my balls or whatever. And I just give some ABC straight, non-playable character, whatever answer, just to fill the dead space. You know, my dad would make a joke about me and I just say anything, like just to fill the dead air. And then once again, it would be the same thing. Hey, man, you know we're just breaking balls, right? You know, don't take it like don't take it too serious. And it's just like, wow, you're having your cake and eat it too, huh? You're breaking my balls and you're turning me into the victim, to the Mr. I'm insulted guy. No, I'm fine having my balls broke, but don't turn me into the fucking victim too. Don't turn me into a bitch as well. That part pisses me off, you know. So, anyways, man. Anyways, you look like a criminal. Right on. Let's see. You look like a serial killer. Not much going on in the bush area, huh? Let's see. Cheryl. Channel topic is just about life and anything. You know, we just share about what's going on in our life. Friendship, depression, anxiety. Build a community of people, you know, that are happy to see each other. You know, so welcome to the live stream. I appreciate you popping in. Tell us a little bit about yourself and what you got going on. I mean, I'll talk about pretty much anything, to be honest. You know, if I have like a little bit of knowledge on it, I don't want to sit here and start like BSing, because you know, if it's something I don't know about, I'll just be like, you know what, I'll just be honest. I don't know what to say about it. There's nothing wrong with using people, but there's a limit for everything. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure how to answer that one. You know, I think if it's a give and take, right? If we're using each other to help each other out in certain manners, as long as it's going both ways, right? As long as it's coming, you know, if I'm putting the energy out and the energy is coming back, then yes, of course, you know, we can use each other to help get to a certain goal, you know, that one is trying to reach. But I don't know. I'm just thinking about the way I've been talked to and psychoanalyzed, and it's kind of throwing me off a little bit. I used my dog to get I used my dog to get magazines and stuff, but at a certain level. Speaking of magazines, man, I had like since I did have like the way older brothers, when I lived in Hyde Park, me and my buddy Josh would go up to my my brother Billy, who was, you know, over 18. You know, they would have those like newsstands where they have like the nudie mags or whatever. So, you know, we throw him our money or whatever, and he would get us the magazines, and then we go like show him, you know, with the homeboys, say, hey, look what I got, you know. So it was nice, man. There was there was a lot of blessings to have 3 older brothers. You can get your hands on a lot of things that you might, but there was also some bad things of having 3 older brothers. You know, my parents got divorced at an early age, and I seen some things in some formative years that I probably should not have seen. And I think it contributed a lot to like my addiction and the problems that I had. Now, at this age, I got to be fully honest with myself. You know, Matt, you should have been a big boy and taken care of that a long time ago. You know, you can blame it for the first few years, maybe a couple more, but at a certain point, like, you need to be a big boy and man up. And I decided not to, you know. I decided to just keep fucking around and doing dumb shit and getting high, but such is life, right? That's what it is. Please show respect, man. As a great man deserves love and support and respect. Yeah, man, you guys give respect here. You 100% will get it back. Even if you come in talking crazy, I'll probably still respect you. I might yawn at the simple ABC jokes that I've seen 1,000 times. That's not me trying to be a dick. It's just, you know, when you see something like, you know, would you want to watch the same episode of, you know, any show for the millionth time? Right? If somebody was to put it on again, you're like, oh, come on, I've seen this enough times. It's kind of like when you see like the same jokes 1,000 times. It's just like, all right, I got you. Creativity is all I guess one's asked. You know, come in with a little creativity, you might get a good laugh out of me. But no, when it's just like, how far you have to be away from a school? You look like a serial killer. You know, this is like, okay, okay. And then you're gonna go to the next stream and say the same thing, and then you're gonna go to the next stream and say the same thing to that guy, and it's just like a never-ending circle. I've gone through so much in my life that I feel I don't fit in anywhere. Being a lonely caretaker to my adult disabled son makes it worse. I've had to accept this life's my journey. Laura, I'll speak on that. I'll speak on that a little bit. Not, you know, I'm sorry that you're going through that. Sounds like a lot, and it sounds like, you know, you're dealing with some loneliness and could use some like real life interactions with people, like, you know, more than just YouTube. And I'm the same way. Like, YouTube has helped me gain a lot of friendships, and there are a lot of people that I talk to outside of here, but I do need them. I need that real life interaction. My friends, like I said a million times, you know, became adults, had real lives, and, you know, and I said and did the dumb stuff. I'm not going to get into the whole story again, but what it's led me to is I'm living at my mom's house. I'm her caretaker. It limits what I can do and how far I can like travel to do anything. You know, I'm stuck pretty much here all the time because at some point she's gonna need something. You know, sometimes I have to leave the stream and just stop it because I gotta go take care of something that she needs, which what it is. It just is what it is. I put myself in this situation. You know, I'm the only one out of the 4 boys that's either not married or like in a situation where I couldn't leave. I was able to leave my job. I was just doing retail, was the last job I did, and I came here to come take care of her. And I've kind of made a decision though, and we've kind of talked about this, that I'm pretty much waiting, and this is a weird thing to say, I'm waiting for her to die before I can move on to the next chapter of my life. Now I can sit here and try to save whatever money I get, even though like I'm surviving, not thriving. I can try to like put away whatever kind of money I can if I can, but like the next journey of like whatever I want to do, like it's tied in to the whole situation here. Yeah, young and dumb. Thank you, Matt, for being real, and everyone have a fabulous day. All right, Laura, you have a wonderful day as well. If someone is analyzing you on the regular, maybe that person doing it should be looking at themselves in the mirror. I think a good friend, and you deserve to be treated kindly. Thank you, Trish. Thank you, Trish. Yeah, I always kind of think about like the one thing. It's like if you're having a problem, like if I'm having a problem with one person, another person, another person, and another person, another person, like I can't be like shooting at 100%, right? Maybe that mirror needs a little a little washing off, you know, maybe a nice little look. And, you know, maybe we should start psychoanalyzing oneself instead of trying to like look for like what somebody's done wrong to me. You know, we gotta, friendship's a give and take, right? You know, we do things for each other, you know, on both sides. And yeah, I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna do things that are wrong. But at the end of the day, the way I feel is it should just be like and gone, right? Maybe a quick chat. Hey, what happened there? Oh yeah, no, but like not like a. I don't want to be. All right. Hourglass, what's going on? You back? He's back. He's back. Hourglass. You look like you could drink the heck out of a beer. Trap House Girls. I used to be, my friend. I used to be, man. I could definitely put them down. Let's see. We could talk about, like, you know, I'm basically on a journey of being sober, but I do talk about my old days, and I don't have no problem telling war stories or whatever. If we're talking about, like, my go-to beers, if we're talking about like my go-to beers, Miller Lite. That was like kind of like the OG, like what we started off with. Hold on, I gotta take a look at something. Let me see. All right, hold on. Sorry guys. I'm just checking into something real quick. You look like a criminal. You look like a serial killer. All right, yeah, we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and just get the homie back. I know he said like a call. He didn't come in here with a great start, but you know us. We're forgiving. And how do I get this? I'm gonna get this brother back in. I don't know if he'll come back in, which if he doesn't, that's fine. But yeah, we're just not gonna. Let's see. Thanks for the song. That was a good song. Connie. Wait, did you like rebuy it? The I mean, I'll read night. Rise, this Sir Connie. You are now back in the inner circle of House Noah. Welcome to the Ark. Thank you for being you. Yeah, me and Connie actually, we had a good conversation yesterday on the phone. I know you're kind of been a little stressed out or whatever, but man, we shared some laughs at the end of that, you know, and that's what it's all about, right? You know, we kind of struggling, you know, I'm struggling obviously as well in my life, but like I think it's good to just like I don't know, get away from like what we're worried about and what we're stressed about sometimes, and just kind of have a little fun. WB Hughless. I do not know what that means. Hi Marie, I'm back. How are you doing? You've been here for a while. I've been on here for a while. I'm almost at 2 hours, guys. I've almost been streaming for 2 freaking hours. It's like, yeah, it's over an hour and a half. I'll like in 10 minutes, 11 minutes, I'll be at 2 hours. Like, damn. I tried to start shutting them down to like an hour and a half, but you know what? Like, I woke up in like an analytical mode where I'm just like, I haven't been having my TV on or my phone on like at night lately. I've been like just sitting there like laying in bed, you know, and I hadn't done that like for a while, but I've been doing that lately. I've just been sitting there laying in bed, just like thinking, just sitting there thinking. And I don't know, been getting my think on. What's up, JS? What's going on with you, buddy? I appreciate you popping in. How are you doing? More like congrats to Matt for a month of reaching his goals. Connie, it's all community. It's all of us, man. It's not my show. It's our show. You know, we're all part of this thing. We're just having a little fun. I had to come back, man. Thank you for the shout out for Driver Mitch. So thank you so much. You have a great day, Julie. Always, man. And I'll look into Driver Mitch and give him a shout out. I'll subscribe to the channel. I can't, like, while I'm doing the stream, unfortunately. That is something YouTube should change, in my opinion, but they haven't, and you just kind of have to go with how they do things. Are you El Chapo? Man, I noticed you, brother. I know your profile picture. You said that last time, which is cool. It's all good. You know, a repeat joke is welcome. I wish I could read your name and show a little love, you know, a little respect, but I cannot read what that says. I can see like LWL at the end. I don't know, what would you like me to refer to you as? You got a name that you go by? Anything, you know, a nickname? Like, do you want to be called like Longcock Stanley or something like that? Or I don't know. Let's see. You've been streaming for so long because you love your supporters and just hanging around. Yeah, I love kicking it, man. Because like I said, I am freaking lonely, guys. I am lonely. Like, I got no friends. Like, I mean, like, you guys are my friends, but like, no friends. Zero, zilch. I have maybe a couple people that I check in with through text message, but like, as far as like the visual, like actual human beings standing in front of me or being in a car with me or going to do anything, nope, nothing. Like, so I'm dying inside to have human connection. I'm dying for it. I'm begging for it. Like, I need it so much in my life, and I gotta quit talking about it and actually do something about it. Maybe instead of streaming for 2 hours, I could be looking at the, like, you know, what kind of gym is nearby, what kind of, you know, local soccer club, golf club, volleyball club, you know, like somebody said, disc golf, like anything, just anything where like I'm paired up with a few people. You know, your boy can interact and socialize, so I don't have a problem making friends. I just need the opportunity to make friends, and I don't want to make friends in NA. I did the NA thing, and I did get some phone numbers, but I don't want to be hanging around former addicts. You know, I mean, shout out to everybody that's a former addict, but I don't need to be hanging around former addicts. Boo, he's El Jefe. Trying to stay strong and feeling sick, no fun. Your support and genuine kindness goes a long way, Matt. Thanks for the laughs yesterday. Of course, Connie. Hey, Matt and friends, what's up, Virginia? We got Virginia and the Possum crew. What's going on with you? How do you do? Hope you had a nice tea or a brew. I know I'm tripping over here, acting a fool. That's what we do. Straight crippity crew. Coopity do. All right. I think we went off the rails a little bit there at the end. The Barbie, D'Lo Brown. Can I do the D'Lo Brown? Let's see. Let me try. Like you guys, I obviously, you know, the way he would enter the ring with the neck. Did I do? How did I do, man? How did I do on the D'Lo Brown? Please hit that like and subscribe. We are on the road to 2K. H Security just got to 800. I believe it was yesterday, man. 800 subs for the brother. Man, he's, you know, my man's monetized. He's doing his thing, man. Shout out to him. He'll be at that 1K in no time. So, man, those are goals. And I did watch the video. And I'll tell you what, man. I really enjoyed the fuck out of that video. And here's the thing. Like, sorry for the swearing, but I always think of things in YouTube terms. So like whatever, like my analysis on like what the video was about, whatever. I look at it as like, man, that was really well made. Like you could have turned that thing into like an hour and a half movie, and there'd have been no clickaways, you know, no pauses. Like I was like fully enthralled in just the quality and, you know, the story and how well on how well it was done. Like, man, I gotta step up my editing game. It made me start thinking. You know, I always thinking like, cause YouTube's my hobby, right? When people ask like, what's your hobby? It's like, this is my hobby right here. But yeah, it made me think about like making something very visual, enlightening to people. You know, just something that like really engages them visually. And because all my videos are just me straight right here, like, you know, members only. Like, oh man, Matt's probably gonna have some nice edits. It's just like, hey guys, let me tell you a quick story about this. You might see my animals, you might see me, but ain't gonna be nothing too special. I did do the one video with Harry, and I had like the pictures of the cats like pop up, but that's about as far as like my editing game goes. But like that video, like, you want to, that was well done. Like, that was really well done. Let's see. Hey Virginia, hey Virginia, hey Virginia, hey Hourglass and Gone. We're just giving love. New people coming into the stream. Matt, you got friends with the possum. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Chef, what's going on, my friend? We got the dirty chef up in here. We got the best cook. He throws a nice left hook. People talk shit, but he don't get shook. All right, but no, that's the homie right there, man. Go check out his streams. He be getting his cook on. Welcome to the stream chat. We are having fun and silliness. Hourglass, man. You know what? You know, I'm just one of those people that very trusting. I like your vibe. We just gonna go ahead. I know I told you like 2 or 3 streams. Just remember, let's remember. I gotta go over this. Not asking you to moderate. Not asking you to worry about what anybody says. Don't even like worry about it. Someone calls me fucking dick face from Montreal or something, who cares? You know, I'll be okay. Just it's just an affiliation thing. We're just gonna get you up in there. Rise, that's Sir Hourglass of House Noah. Welcome to the Ark, my friend. My plans for today went down the drain, but it's gonna be okay. W-Rap. I'm supposed to be on a song with Noble, man. I wrote it out. I wrote that bad boy out. Well, I need like what did he say? Four more bars. See, I don't really know like all the like technical like he wanted a 16 from me is what he told me. He's like, I need a 16. I guess right now I got like a 12 or something. So I got to get a few more bars, and then I got to figure out a way how to like record it and get it to him. But I don't know. I don't really know how to do that stuff. But I might be on a song soon. You might get the first intro of your boy Matt getting his rap on. W-Rad, just to let you know, the person that you can't read their name, it translates R-U El Chapo. Is it really? That's hilarious. That's putting in some work. That's pretty funny right there, actually. Chef, we got the emojis from the beautiful one, the gorgeous girl. Hello, Dirty Chef. Oh, hold on. Oops. I just have one friend in person, but she has a very bad temper and has yelled at me when she gets upset and takes it out on me. Maria, we're gonna have to, she's gonna need a quick one-on-one. But hey, like, I understand you're having some struggles with some things, but man, don't turn me into your, you know, don't turn it out on me. You know, unless I did something, don't hit me with that temper. All right, let's see. Welcome back. I'm inhaling cherries right now because he loves them, and I do too. Oh man, I love those cherries. It's tough to eat them. It really is, because you have to sit there and but man, they're tasty. Tell you what, man, you got me thinking maybe I might make a little quick trip and get some cherries. I do got the peach tree back there. Let's see. Mr. Nath did a great job doing the video for so it was Mr. JJ Nath. I don't know. I don't think I know that person. But they did a phenomenal job on if that's who did the like actual like visuals on it. Yeah, he did a hell of a job. But I know H wrote the story because it says it at the beginning, written by. Hey, there, how's Miss Gemma today, Chef? How does she have to say? I'm happy to see you. Holy rhymes. We're getting our flow on. You know how we do. Thank you, sister. Happy to see you, the Dirty Chef Coffee. She's been a bad girl today, eating all the cat food. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Hi, Hourglass. Hello, Working Wolves. Working Wolves. Let's get a look. Let's get a look. Welcome. I like that profile picture. Look. That's a pretty cool profile picture. Where are you from? Tell us a little bit about yourself. Introduce yourselves to the chat so we can get to know you. Start some conversations with us. Get us popping about something. What time is it? 11:48. Because I don't want to go over the brothers, the homies stream. But oh, I still got plenty of time. Where's my phone at? 32%. All right. Whoa, it's just said I'm a mod. Yes, you are, but don't worry about actually modding. My puppy kept me up most of the night barking at the skunky neighbors. All the neighbors outside like that? You talking about like, what, are they like out all night, like smoking squares, telling dumb jokes? Or no, I'm joking. Now, let me not judge people. On. Welcome, it's good to see you. You're right, Matt. Are the peaches ready? Connie, some of them are. Like, some of them are, like, ready to eat. And then, like, the rest of them are still, like, probably need, like, maybe 4 to 5 more days. But we're getting there. We're getting there. It's getting close. Ant Spell verse 1. Welcome. How are you doing? Thank you so much for popping into the chat. I see we have 1,000 subscribers. Shout out to this person. We are going to go ahead and pin you. We'll try to get you a few more. Not that you need them, but shout out to you. Obviously, tell us a little bit about your channel. How did you get to that 1K? What do you do? What kind of edits, shorts, videos? You know, give us a little rundown. Hi, Lucio. Coffee Gemma kept waking me up by kicking me. Yes, we are at 50 likes. Oh, we are at 50 likes. Thank you so much. Double tap the mustache. If you guys are new to the channel, I am trying to get to 2,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I think it can be done, but you know, you never know. I have gone through those dark months where it's like, man, I can't get nobody to subscribe, but that's all right. If you're on the fence, go check out some of my videos and see if you're feeling the vibe that way as well. Because sometimes I'm not always going to be on my A game. So, you know, like humans are we. Sometimes we have our good days, bad days, our A days, our B days, our C days, and our F days. Let's see. Yes, H.O. wrote it, but Mr. J.J. Nath brought the vision to life. He definitely brought it to life, man. That video was like visually stunning. I just gave you a like, Matt. Beautiful girl, appreciate that like. Appreciate that like. Thank you so much for hitting that like button. No matter how bad the pups are, can't imagine life without them. Well, yeah. Pierre will be barking my head off if like I'm not where I'm supposed to be, where he wants me to be. He just keeps sometimes, you know, not that I would, but I'm like, man, I'll throw this fucking dog through the window. Not that I ever would, but sometimes just like, shut up. Actual skunks. Oh, actual skunks. Oh, I thought you were talking about like skunky people. I thought you were roasting your neighbors. My bad. Howdy, bro. What's up, Ian? Shout out to Ian, brother. I've been seeing you commenting on the videos, coming in and showing love, being a part of the channel. Let me go ahead and give you let's take a look here. Let me take a look and see if everything's above board. Let's see. Okay, so Ian, I don't know. I think you know the rundown, but I will give it again. Not asking you to moderate. Do not worry what anybody says in the chat. We got people to handle that business. It's just an affiliation. It's making you part of House Noah. It's getting a little blue so you can be a part of the crew, because that's just how we do. We ain't trying to act a fool. All right. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get you moderated. Boom, boom, boom. Rise, this Sir Ian of House Noah. Welcome to the Ark. All right. Maria, kind of changed your name, Mike. I love it. Hi, Maria. What is your favorite baseball team? So I'm a Chicago White Sox fan. And I would say Colson Montgomery. I just always been a fan of shortstops. I was a second baseman. I was a very good fielder, but I didn't have a very strong arm. So like those plays, like going away from first base, I couldn't make them because my arm wasn't strong enough. So I played second base my whole life because I was a really good fielder, but second base, you know, was closer to first base to make those throws. So, but I love infielders. So yeah, Colson Montgomery would be my favorite. But of course, I love Murakami from Japan. He's been dropping. He's been. I mean, the whole culture of the White Sox has changed. You know, they were the worst team ever a couple of years ago. They broke the record for losses. And for the general manager to completely ship everybody out and start from new, and already they're like a first place team. I mean, he did that in like record time. Coffee, I'd be so lost. And they just got the #1 pick in the draft and drafted another like a stud that's, you know, probably take a couple of years to get him ready, because it's not like basketball or something where, you know, the best player gets drafted and they go straight into the starting lineup. You know how it is. Baseball, it takes some time to get them in the minor leagues and get them ready to go, but it's quicker these days than it used to be, man. Sometimes a guy get drafted back in the day, like the 90s, but you forget he even existed. All of a sudden he's like 28 years old and finally in the majors. To be fair, I was roasting bro. You are a better rapper than me. Oh, I appreciate it. Yo, broski, what's up to guy, my man? It's good to see you. This dude right here, man, this dude is somebody to keep an eye on. Now he's already got the subscribers, 6,000, 670. But like for a young kid, he already knows how to talk. He already knows how to conduct himself in front of the camera. Future is bright for this brother right here. Future is very bright, man. I think you're one of those, you know, I wouldn't sit here and just blow smoke up your ass. I do really think you're gonna do big things in the YouTube world. Yes, I changed my name. My favorite player is Shohei Ohtani. Ohtani is cool, man, for sure. I am sick of the Dodgers, I'll tell you that. And then they just got Skubal, Tariq Skubal from the Tigers now. So their pitching staff is just untouchable. Glass now, Ohtani, Blake Snell, Skubal. Who else do they got? Sasaki. I think I'm missing somebody in there. I think I'm still missing, but those are all stud pitchers. Yamamoto. Yeah, Yamamoto, who took over in the World Series last year. Pitched like nobody had pitched a full game since like back in the day in the World Series. My man with the whole 9 innings, just shutting people down. Let's see. Hi, guys. Psalms 27:1. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the stronghold of my life. Whom shall I be afraid? Shout out to you, Henry. Welcome to the live stream, my friend. All right, hey, Maria. All right, mate. Shout out from Liverpool as always. P.S. You modded me for a few weeks back. Does it only last while stream is active? Respect. Keith, it must have been during the unmodded situation, but I do know you for a long time. So yeah, sorry, Keith, that the mod was brief, but we're gonna get you back on point. We're gonna get you back to being a chief. All right, let's see. Let's get you affiliated here. Boom. Rise, is Sir Keith. Let me enunciate that right. Rise, is Sir Keith of House Noah. Welcome to the Ark, my friend. Always the guy, always, brother. I gotta speak it how I see it. All right, let me get now that I'm caught up. Diego, what's up, Diego? Diego's a straight OG of the channel. Diego's been around forever. Where on God's green earth did I put my drink? Oh, there we go. See, I always be losing stuff, man. I attacked my mom's entire room. I thought my like charger for my headphones were gonna be in there. I mean, I swept the entire room, cleaned the car out. Like, I don't know what's going on. Now I know my dog does grab stuff, but I don't think he grabbed that. Like, it's something that I did wrong. I know I left it somewhere that I don't remember. I just, instead of having like a certain spot to put things, I'm one of those people that just like takes stuff out of my pocket and just puts it like wherever I'm standing, you know, which is not smart because you're never going to remember where anything's at, especially when you're in a house where, I mean, I hate to say it, but my mom orders way too much stuff than we can handle for a small house. I mean, it's like, it seems like we're caving in from all the stuff that keeps getting bought. Like every time I walk in there, I have to like Put my shoulders in even more. What type of phone do you use? I got a 17. I got a 17, but it's not like the max, right? I don't got the big screen. Doug, what's up, brother? Hi, Coffee on Guys. Like to stream so we can get to 100. We're not gonna get to 100. I'll tell you what. The one time I got over 100 likes was way back in the day. It was DJ Matt. So I'll tell you guys a story. Now I was on for 5 hours. All right, I streamed for 5 hours, and I was doing like music. So basically, people would get to request their song. And then, you know, eventually, when it was their turn for their song to play, I would play it on my Alexa. And while people were waiting, you know, to hear their song, they would be interacting with each other. And it's kind of how I got a start in the live streaming world, was, you know, basically doing the DJ Matt thing. But I had one stream where I was on for like 5 hours, like a Friday night, like right after people got off work. It was like just perfect. Like the stars aligned. All of a sudden, I just had so many people up in that bad boy. And it got like 120 or something crazy likes. And I was like, I'm used to getting like 8 or 9 likes because it was back in the day before I had any kind of traction. But it was just one of those days where the algorithm just was like, boom, just like it was like the algorithm was like, you know what, it's your turn, you know. It just like started throwing people into my channel. I was like, what we got going on here? Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Guys like to stream. Let's see. Got to get busy helping my mom clean house. Might as well be productive and keep going. All right, Connie. Always good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hopefully, you got a good day ahead of you. Oh, my mom uses that type of iPhone. Oh, this one, yeah. I should have got the Max. You know, it's one of those things like where the phone is on loan, I guess is a way to say it. Like every time you pay your phone bill, you got to pay like some money towards the phone, and then after you pay off like your phone, then they get you to get another one. You know, so they know how to get you in that never-ending cycle of like upgrading, and once you pay it off, then they make you, it's like you're like, well, you know, you can upgrade your phone now, you just have to do this and this and this, and then just pay this a month. And it's like sure, for sure, man, I'll take one. Now I had to get a new phone because my last one, like, what was it? Was it an iPhone 13 or something like that? It was done for. Like I mean that thing had tried and troops, man. 5 hours, yeah, it was a hardcore stream for sure. I was getting my stream on that day. You know, I think the reason like I kept streaming is because like the algorithm had thrown so many people in there. It made me want to keep going. So that was kind of like why I kept going, is because like the algorithm was being friendly to me that day. Legend, what's up, brother? Thank you so much for popping in. Oh, on the 1K, yeah, thank you, Hourglass. I'm trying to, so I'm at 1.7 something, like maybe 1.73, and the goal right now is to get to 2K by the end of the year. We'll see what happens on that. I think I can do it. I really do. It didn't help that I took a week off, but you know, such as, you know, the things that happen in this life. But bro, do you think I should get an iPhone 17? I currently use a phone 12 mini to film and edit all my vids. Get you a 17. I mean, it just depends on what your financials are. I mean, if you can afford to, but like if it's something that like is taking away from like needs in your household, but if you have the budget to do it, yeah. The algorithm is a big mystery. Folks post vids for years and then they post a short and it goes ballistic. It truly is like that. And I've done some like studying of it a little bit, and this might sound like pretty like straightforward, but you know, like in the first 3 seconds, like, you know, if someone's doom scrolling, you got to catch their attention, right? So it's like you can't have like grass, the trees, and then like show your dog, right? Because they're not going to get to the part where they see your dog. They're like, look, some grass, some trees, get me the F out of here. You got to get straight to like the video starts and it shows your dog. And then you kind of have to like almost in a way like promise a good ending. Like, hey, look what Cooper does at the end. And then you have to fulfill that promise so people don't get pissed. That's kind of like one of the ways to get people. Now it's not like a way where you get a crazy amount. You know, like the most I've ever got is 6,000. And that was one time. I'm on the block smoking this kush. You know how we roll? I spin the block with this Glock like a tic-tac-toe. Damn. You're just coming in firing lyrics like that? That's what we're doing? Damn. Man. I got a theory. I see things more clearly. Chilling with Cooper, Piero, Kitty, and Harry. It's getting real scary. I can't. Motherfuckers talk shit but don't walk it. They act barely, like they can even stalk it. I'll lay them in white chalk, kid. All right. Let's see. Bay Coffee Con to the Young was my old phone that I used when I was younger. I hit 100K on my channel. On like a video? Like I said, 6K. 6K is the most I've ever gotten on a video. Terrible times. I pooped a stream earlier. You pooped a stream? So like you went to the bathroom and instead of like feces, it just came out a live stream. You're like, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom. They're like, hey, what's going on, guys? You're looking in the toilet like, why is somebody streaming in my toilet? I bet that will happen. My Apple, I hope so, man. I hope so. My first Apple phone was the 4. It was noticeable by its performance. Yeah, you'll notice, like all these updates and everything that they do for these apps, you know, it's for, you know, the new software. It's for these type of phones. You know, you basically are out of the market and you can't really use those old phones because the updates don't even include like for it to work that way. I use any phone that works. I'm not fussy. No, I hear that. I definitely hear that. Hi Diego, congrats for the 100K. I got money, so I think I should. Well, there you go. Decision is made, man. That bad boy should be in the mail like right now. You should be on Amazon or not, or talking to your phone company or at Apple, wherever you got to go to get your phone and get that bad boy headed. Hi, terrible times. Actually, that's straight bars, especially. I appreciate that. I rap Hourglass. Yeah, Doug, man, you might have to get me on a track, brother. Send me a beat. I'll get on one for sure. I'm trying to get on this one with Noble. I got most of it written, but I gotta actually like just do it. Today seems like a day where I'm like, I feel energetic. Like I woke up and I could not get going. I'll tell you what, if you like watch the beginning of this stream, your boy was just like really having trouble like getting into the motion. But you start to wake up as you're talking, right? And you're using your brain, and all of a sudden you start to fire those engines, right? It's like starting up a car in your brain, like you know, finally it's like, all right, you know, let me put that bad boy in drive, and it's starting to actually, you know, actually run and go. Do you have a music channel? I like YouTube music. I don't have a music channel. Doug might. Doug, I know Doug does rap. Doug's a rapper. Noble's a rapper. Do we got any other rappers on here? Oh, what's the dude, Dax? Does he might rap as well. He's come on here a couple times. He'll just come on here and just say like, give a what up. I haven't been like able to like have like a conversation with him and just get to know him yet. But he's come in here and you know, just showed some love or whatever. But I'll have to return the favor and go into his and just say what up and try to, but I want to try to like converse. We plod on in this life, mate. So Keith, you feeling good about Liverpool's? I mean, I can't, the regular season's going to be starting here, the Premier League, what, in a few weeks? Just too much football for those guys, man. I think there's going to be a lot of injuries. I think there's gonna be a lot of injuries this year just after the World Cup. A lot of those guys just having to play all those minutes. Like they didn't actually get a vacation, unless you're a scrub. Nobody's a scrub, right? If you play professional in any sport, you're not a scrub. But like in comparison to like the pros, you know, the guys that don't get a lot of like, you know, minutes or play for a big club, you know, or play for their national team, you know, they'll be ready to go. They got to go take their trip to the Bahamas and, you know, have a nice little vacation. But yeah, Doug, man, I gotta make sure and get to your live stream here soon, my friend. I'm gonna go try to check in. You know, there's just so many it's so many lives going, and then like, you know, you got other stuff going on in your life. Like sometimes, you know, you feel bad, but it's like, you know, at the end of the day, you know, you know, we'll get there when we get there. At the end of the day, we know it's love, right? We know we're friends. We know we're homies. So it's like, you know, I'm not going to be clocking nobody on like how many times they get to the stream. It's just like, I understand. It's like, sometimes things are just, things happen. I'm a little worried over the last K of good signings. Quietly optimistic. Matt, what was the highest amount of people you've had on a live? Well, I'll tell you this, and it wasn't like, so I'm trying to think without the GOAT Raiders how much I've had. That night, like that so that would have been like a 40, that would have been like 40, I think, like that 5-hour live, and then like they kept throwing all that people in there when I got to over 100 likes. Now, I had these, this guy's named Justin, right? And his job is he works on a goat farm, and he has 50,000 subscribers. And what he would do, like every night at 7 o'clock, all his subscribers that would come into his live stream, they would go look for smaller channels, and then they would all go in at the same time and massively subscribe, massively hit the like button, and, you know, massively hit your chat, and you would get all these subscribers and all this activity on your live stream. So it would be it was cool, man. It was really cool. And the problem is the YouTube scrub. You know, if people like subscribe to your channel, but in the next 2 or 3 days they don't come back and watch one video, hit the like button once, and maybe comment on one video, YouTube might view that as an inactive subscriber, as a dead account, or just you're not interested enough to, you know, go back to the channel, and they'll take away that number from you. So I had like gained like 200 and some subs, but I only kept like 9, you know, because people weren't coming back, because they, you know, they're going back to the GOAT Raid every night and just going to new channels and massively subscribing. So the second time, they actually they came back again and raided my channel, and I went straight into sales mode. I was like, guys, I really wholeheartedly from the bottom of my heart appreciate the fact that you're coming in here and spreading love and subscribing to my channel. I was like, but if you really want to help me, I was like, if you really want to, like, you know, support the channel, I was like, come back, just watch one video, hit the like button one time, leave one comment. I was like, then I'll get to keep that number. And it worked. That time I kept like 200 and something subscribers from that raid, because people actually listened and came back, and I still get people that that are part of this channel now that were from those raids. Survival, what's up, man? 1,000 subs now. Look at you go, man. That's gotta feel pretty good, huh? Part of the 1K club? It's not easy to get there, man. You got to be consistent. Like, it can be done and everything, but like, it's definitely like has to be a good feeling to see that 1K. I know when I finally got there, I was like, man, I can't believe it. I was like, I'm over 1,000 subs. Like, this is crazy. You know, I remember when I got my first 100, like, I got 100 subs. Like, this is absolutely insane. If I get to 2,000, I'm gonna definitely be like, I get to here's the deal I make, man. I get to 2K subs before the end of the year. I'll make my own rap song, and it'll be about the YouTube journey in the channel. That's a straight deal right there. I get to 2K subs before the end of the year. I'm gonna do my rap song, you know, solo style. I'll have to find a beat. I'll figure it out, but I'll do a song. I'll do a rap song about my journey, about my people, about the YouTube thing. People can call it corny or whatever they want, but I don't care. Obviously, I'm too grown to really care about what people think. But yeah, that right there is the deal. I don't know if anybody cares. It's just something I'm putting out there, but it's great. I've been growing average 12 a day for the last month. 12 a day, survival, you're on fire. 12 a day is like really, really good. Like, I'm happy if I can get 3 to 4 a day. I get 3 to 4 a day, like, I'm grooving, man. I'm real happy with 3 or 4 today. But yeah, 12 a day is doing your thing. If anyone wants to check out my channel, go ahead, I don't mind. Diego, appreciate you, man, because I was wondering. I was like, if I go over to Diego's channel, like, is he gonna have an issue with that? Is he gonna be like, no, man, I don't want you over here? But no, I appreciate you giving me the license to drive. Now I'll definitely go check it out now. Like me, Survival Maria, and everyone else. Double tap the mustache, the mustachio. We have been on here. We are at 20% battery, my friends. We are running this thing into the ground right now. we are running this thing. Hey man, Antspell verse 1 came in here and said hello. I pinned his channel and I ain't heard from him since. We are gonna go ahead and who needs subs, or who's in that mode, right? Who's in trying to build mode? I know we're always in trying to build mode, right? We're always trying to build our channel, but who's like really on their grind? Like me, I'll be honest, I'm not really like, yes, I do want the subs, but I'm not like in the mode. You know, I'm just kind of like doing the, like, I'm in the mode to like talk, converse, be therapeutic, get some stuff off my chest that's been like on my mind. That's like the mode I'm in right now. Who's in that mode right now? Who's trying to get pinned? Well, when it comes crashing down and it hurts inside, bow, 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 bow. I don't know why I used to get high. A life consisted of stealing, cheating, and lies. Put me in a position where I got a guy yelling at me, make sure to take care of those fries. All right. Anybody trying to get their channel in the pin, let me mother effing know. Talk to me, walk to me. Anything. All right. Let me get something to drink. I don't know, did we stop chatting, or did it like did it just get stuck? Let me see here. All right, here we go. Is that a good idea to add your mods to your rap songs in the credits if that's fine with you? Like go Keith. Yeah, of course. I'll put you guys in the credits. Like, yeah, that's not a problem at all. That is not an issue at all. That's a great idea. And I mean, I think for sure you guys should always get like shouted out, and you know, the fact that you guys come here and spend your time with me, yeah, for sure. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and make the decision here. We'll go with survival. Survival's always in that mode, man. The network king right here. We'll go ahead and pin your channel. Congratulations on that 1K, man. That is fun right there. What's up, Braden? Welcome, brother. Appreciate you popping in, my friend. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Where you from? What you got going on? Stash Cash. You left the function to come say what's up to the Madman. Appreciate you popping in, my friend. For those that don't know, Stash is a live streamer himself. The brother is over 3,270 subscribers. Always got a good attitude, man. Always very, like, you know, showing people love and having fun in the stream, man. Go check him out, man. Stash is good peeps. Stash, I got technical issues with my phone right now as far as my internet, so I can't really, but in the future, if you were down, once I get everything like situated and like my my internet and all that, and I can get these collabs actually working properly, if you would collab with a brother, I think the people would love it. I think it would be a good time. I think we would share some laughs. I think we would share some good stories with each other. I think we would vibe. I'm just saying, the ball's in your court. You can check out my one vid. It's my brother's room where he was a baby. I'll check it out. Let me go ahead. Thank you for the star, Survival. Appreciate it. Thank you, my friend. Oh, cool. You ready for the zombies? I've been watching some Walking Dead. If we're being real, I've been watching The Walking Dead. Shout out to Matt, man. Appreciate you. Thank you for the gold coin. I appreciate it. Elizabeth, what's going on? Elizabeth, you still ain't gone and checked that other account with the membership? You had it might have ran out by now. I think it's been over a month, so it might have ran out at this point. But Elizabeth is a straight OG of this channel. She was here when I was still doing the music and playing the music on my Alexa. Hope everything's going good with you. It's always good to see you, Elizabeth. I appreciate you. What's up, Hourglass? Thank you for the gold coin. Survival. Appreciate all of that. Not sure why I called you Noah. People call me Noah all the time. I mean, me and my brothers always got, like, we would be called the Noah brothers, of course. What's going on, Elizabeth? Thank you for the star, Survival. Thank you for the 100 gem. Hey, Trish, what's the best gun for zombies? I don't know. A shotgun? I guess the reloading would be a problem. So actually, no, probably more like an assault rifle, I guess. Something that can keep going. Hey, Survival, yeah, let's make it happen, bro. I'm down. Stash, for sure, man. You know, I just got to get things going on my end. Because man, I had a collab going yesterday, me and this dude, Sir Marphil, and we were having a great conversation. Like, it was flowing for the first hour. And then my internet decided to just sabotage me. I was so depressed about it because it was going so well. In my opinion, it was going really well. And then my internet just decided to sabotage. I've been so busy, man. My AC had gone out, so I was literally dying. Is it still out? Elizabeth, I got an extra AC. Now, I'm not trying to know your address or anything. If you got a P.O. box or like something I can send it to, I got an extra one now. Not even a gun, like melee weapons. Got it fixed, just cost 5K. Well, I could have gave you one for free. 5K, well, hey, it's over now, I guess. So no reason to worry about it. I got like 120 in some part of the house. I said got it fixed, just cost 5K. J-Rod, you know, I'm in one of those moods to converse because I'll tell you what, like, I got on zero YouTube like the last 2 evenings. Like I streamed, and then like for some reason I just like laid in my bed without even like the TV on, without even looking at my phone. I just was like sitting there for a long time, like just kind of thinking about a lot of things. And now like I'm like, I've been dying for some like you know, friendship conversations, you know. So I'm happy to be here, and I'm enjoying it. So when I'm enjoying it, you know, that's when it's the best. You know, there was times when I was like doing that goal to get to the monetization, right? I was doing like the 2-a-days. There was times where I was like treating it like a job, you know, and like, you know, I don't want it to be like that, because I want it to always be fun, you know. And like I want to come on here and like want to be here, you know, and have some enjoyment with it. So what's up, brother Kaif? What's going on, my friend? Appreciate you, man. It's good to see you. Kaif's the OG. Just getting home from running errands, and you're still rocking. You know, we're still rocking it, man. Hello, Mr. Hamster. I am bored myself. No fishing angel, no sun. They're both gone. Quite boring. Oh, okay. So it's just you at the house and the dog, right? Don't you got a dog, right? It's hard to keep up with everybody's pets, you know, because we're always talking animals down here. You know, we're always talking pets, you know. Everybody, most people do have animals. I told HS he needs to get like a ferret, you know. I was like, you know, because he's building like really like fast on his live streams, but like I was like, man, you could get like an extra like 3 or 4 subs like on some shorts. I was like, get you like a ferret and start like doing shorts on that bad boy. But I think it'd be a ton of fun. But I don't think he wants to get a pet. Boom. Yes, sir. They're out getting school shoes. Nice to see you. Yeah, for sure. It is good to see you as well, Kaif. Thank you. Thunderstruck. Good afternoon, Matt. I'm glad to see you and hear that you are doing better and better health, Matt. Keep doing what you're doing, building a great community of friends and brothers. You have my support 100%. Wow. Well, thank you for that. Thank you for saying that, man. That was heartfelt right there. If you guys go back, your boy got real. I don't know if you guys go back. I don't know where it's timestamped, but I did cry in this stream, and people can say what they want about that. You know, people always got an opinion like that, right? Opinions are like assholes. Everyone's got one. But yeah, I broke down talking about past no animals for you guys. Kai, if I'm doing all right, man, just the stomach, I'm not really eating much, but I'm back at least able to move and like not stay in bed all day because I was for like 6 days I just laid in bed and like just did the bare minimum, took the animals out, took care of mine, like basically just did whatever the bare min was, and then I laid in bed. Let's see, Matt, I just ate an amazing omelet. Where's the last time you made one? We need a live omelet making stream. The last time I made an omelet would have just been in the kitchen. The omelets that I make are, God, I'm doing like the ear thing, like I'm lying or something. I'm like, man, is that a tell? Is this guy lying about making omelets? But no, the last time I made an omelet would have been just in the house and just straight cheese. I don't think I chopped up any meats or anything like that. It was just a straight cheese omelet. What's going on? Thunderstruck. Hello, Ando. When we do a lot with my mom and dad's dog where they're here, but there's no ones for us. I got you. Okay. I feel like a shift, man. There's like a shift in the stream. I don't know. Is there a thoroughbred in here? I think there might be a thoroughbred. Oh shit. It's the all-American thoroughbred it himself. 502 Jordan, what's going on? Came in straight swinging with the dono. My man is monetized himself. Guys, go check out Jordan's channel, man. Dude is cool people. We've really become good friends. I've met him through these YouTube streets, and man, he always shows love. We're gonna go ahead and pin your channel now, see if we can get you some subs. But Jordan's a good guy. Thick skin, like I'll tell you what, man. People that come at me like for like enough times, I just get bored of it. He just ain't even tripping, man. It's just like, or he ain't even tripping. He speaks his truth. He talks about his life, and whatever other people got to say, man, he don't even. It ain't even affecting him. But that's my homie right there. That's my guy, Jordan. Just in time. Are you my mom? I make omelets in my pants sometimes. Good work on come on. Much love, man. You're doing great. Thank you, Jordan. I appreciate that. I am already subbed to Jordan. I thought Matt hated me. I'm young and too much. Sometimes I respect Matt. I like Matt. I appreciate you. Ain't gotta. No, man. It's all love, man. It's all love for sure. Congrats on the 1K. Yeah, Jordan been putting the work on the streaming for sure. And he's monetized. It's not easy to get monetized, man. You really have to be consistent. Like you have to really focus. Like every day or every other day, like you got to get on that thing and like be vulnerable, share your life, see crazy comments. Like, you're gonna see some bullshit, of course. That's just par for the course, and just continue to like be on there. But just looking, I'm the least turned out. All the new people, I'm the last of the dying breed. Jordan, I'll tell you what, man. I've been lurking. Like sometimes I don't like. I've been watching people's channels and I don't say nothing, so they have no idea that I'm there. But I will scroll through the streets, and I've seen you're getting more concurrent viewers than you had. Like it's building, and I mean that's all you can ask for at the end of the day is for it to be going north, right? Now so yes, we all want it to be like and skip like 17 steps, but you're consistently moving up, and that's all it's about at the end of the day is consistently having the channel move in the right direction. Hourglass just dropped you a sub, but I'm grinding on becoming a yeah, you are for sure, man. And dude, brother, on some real stuff, I gotta help you get the emojis going. You got the memberships, but nobody can do any emojis, man. I can make them. Like it'll take me 5 minutes. Just hit me up on Discord. I'll make them for you. Just give me the idea. Send me the pictures. But you got it, bro. Your memberships, you gotta have like, you gotta give people a reason to become members. Yes, support for sure, but you gotta give like the extra stuff. So you gotta get the emojis going. You gotta get a nice little, like, see like the Cooper there. Like you got the standard YouTube, like just little circle thing, man. We ain't doing that. We gotta get you up to snuff. We'll do that. We'll do that today, honestly. We're gonna get that popping. Hi, Maria, J-Rod. Hello, thank you so much for the support. For sure. Hourglass is all good. Where am I at? Hourglass, no worries. I just dropped a sub, Jay. Hourglass, thank you. No problem. All right, let me take a look here on the brother. All right, let's go ahead and let's go ahead. Sorry. Boom. Rise, that's Sir Thunderstruck of House Noah. Welcome to the Ark, my friend. I got you. Appreciate you. I believe the next time I go fishing, I'm going to stream it and see what happens. I think those actually do really well. I was scrolling and I seen a guy. You couldn't see him or like the people that was with him. You just seen the fishing poles out in the water, and he had like over 100 concurrent viewers on there. So like people enjoy that stuff. And I know Connie did a stream one time when she was fishing. I think she said she got like 16 new subs or something like that. So people enjoy that stuff, man. Do I got a spider on me? Shit. Am I becoming Spider-Man right in front of everybody? Matt, are you making good money? Ain't trying to peek in your pocket. I love the way you phrase that, man. I said I ain't trying to peek in your pocket. I'm using that one. I'll give credit because I always give credit when credit's due. I like that one. If it's going decent for my reference, it's going good. It is. It's going good, for sure. I can't complain now. I haven't got any of the money. As you know, you don't get the like July pay until late August. So me and you will both be waiting till like the end of August to get the money from July because it's a month behind. But I can't complain. I think it was a daddy long leg, but it's okay. They are friendly. I'll go as Billy Elliott. What's up? Billy Elliott is up in here. We had some good chats, man. The last time you were here, we were having some good conversation, and it's good to see you, my friend. Thank you, Matt. You're doing such a great job on all your streams. Keep up the good work. I appreciate the kind words. I really do. And it's like it motivates me to keep doing what I'm doing and doing it in the manner that I'm doing it, because I'm a person that definitely like self-reflects and will look within and like try to make sure that I'm like doing things in the proper manner. And if I'm not, like I want to try to, reconstruct or regauge, the way I'm going about things. So, you guys giving me, oh, I got bugs flying all over me right now. You guys giving me those words of kindness gives me the confidence that I am doing this the right way, and at least right enough way that you guys keep coming back. You keep coming and interacting with me, chatting with me, and making it a good stream, making it something where we can just sit here and kick it and talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. If it wants to be a funny stream and we just sit here and joke, it'll be that kind of stream. If we want to get like analytical and start thinking about certain things, we can go ahead and do that. Basically the chat is going to kind of guide it. There are times where I will like prepare a little bit, like think about a few stories, and I'll write them down real quick and just have like a little reference. But I didn't do that today. I just kind of got on here. But yeah, I will try to switch it up every once in a while. I ain't got my address situation. I got 300 sitting there. I might not ever see. Yeah, but did you get the thing in the mail, Jordan, for the code? Because you should have definitely got that by now. Just if you don't want to put it in your like normal bank account, just get one of those like Chime accounts or like online banks, and you can just situate it that way. There, Maria, how it going? Hello, Maria. Wheat to Munch. I'm in jail. If you come, me and gang would love to chat. What are we gonna chat about, cuh? What up, gangsta? So what happened? Is it one of those situations where keeping it real went wrong? They got you hemmed up like that? We should get our house tour if it's fine with you, because you're getting murdered by bugs. No house tour, man. We got to get the... Oh, what did I just do? What did I do? I just hit something. Jordan, sorry, that was an accident. You're back in. I don't know what... Sorry, it's a fat thumb. I just fat thumbed it. But I got you back in, my friend. Sorry about that. Stream, hope you're doing well. What's up, Big Will? I met Big Will, and God, why can't I ever remember that guy's name? Oh, what is bro's name? He's a cool peoples, man. He's got like interesting things to talk about, but the thing that only I don't like it is every time, every 13 seconds, he's like the chat, new people that come in here, hit the chat, I need you to hit the like, like, god damn, man. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with telling people to hit the like button every so often, but it was every 15 seconds. I'm like, motherfuckers will hit the like if they want to hit the like. but he's cool people. You know, I see I'm doing that one thing, right? Where you say something nice about somebody and then you roast them. It's like the setup. You know I love them, but let me sit here and start talking shit. But you're definitely doing it the right way, bro. You got a quality channel. I hope one day I can make my channel dope like you. You're really personalized your channel and chat. Jordan, that's what's up, brother. If you're in jail, how are you in chat? Yeah, they can't get those phones in there, that's for sure. No pin. People hate it. Wait, you didn't get your pin yet? No pin. People hate me. They threw my shit away, and I'm in the trenches. Nobody likes when people do good. My own family threw it away, and they knew I was making bread. Wait a second. What the mother? They threw away the pin that you got in the mail so you can't set your account up? Well, Jordan, I mean, my advice would be to email YouTube, set up a P.O. box, don't tell nobody about it, and have them resend that pin in there. Now, that money's not going to just go away. They're not going to just sit there and be like, oh, he doesn't have an account set up, so it's gone. It'll just be sitting there. So just get you a P.O. box, talk to YouTube however you talk to them. I couldn't tell you exactly the steps, but I mean, if there's a will, there's a way. You'll get that money. Just set up a P.O. box and don't tell nobody about it. So I got the pin sent to my real house. Okay, never mind. I'm talking shit. I didn't put my real address on anything, so I was iffy about and it sent to my granny's and they got a hold of it. I'm sure I sent another though. It's like that? Like people are going in your mail? That's disgusting. That's absolutely disgusting behavior. Yo, yeah, for sure. I never came and it came somebody seen it and it was a Google and been watching me on YouTube and waiting for it to come to fuck me over. That is some of the weirdest shit I have ever heard in my life, dude. Somebody is sitting there watching your mail so they can screw with your YouTube bread. Like, you know, it's like, dude, you talk about the genie in the bottle, right? And hey, you get one question, you know, to answer. And my question would always be what would happen when we die? Because that's the big question. You don't know what happens after we die. I might switch it. But who is the motherfucker that's sitting there watching Jordan's mail and going in there I just gotta know. I just gotta know who this person is just so I can get. I'm not saying I'm going to beat nobody. I never claimed to be a tough guy. I just gotta know what we got going on here. I just gotta get a look. You know, we used to have this joke back in the day, before cell phones and all that stuff, right? Me and my brothers, if somebody here, let me put the phone down. This is what we would do, right? So if somebody was doing something stupid or said something dumb, they'd be like, hold on, do that again. They would set up they got a fake camera on their face. So say I was saying some dumb shit. I was like, yeah, man, I was farting all day and man, it was stinking. Saying something stupid, right? That wasn't funny, was corny, and nobody was feeling. They'd be like, what'd you say? Can you just say that one more time? I just want to get that. I just want to get that on film. Okay, give me that one more time. Can you just rewind and repeat? I just want to get that again. All right. I know how mail works in my own neighborhood. That grew up. I know exactly how it ran, how it works everywhere. So someone threw it away. That's some BS, man. Narcissists are like that. Summerfield, that's true. It was me, the Milk King. We were getting deep in some chat the other day. We're talking about them 80s. Get a trail cam, Jordan, to see who's stealing your mail. That's very annoying. Any hunter will lend one to you if you ask them. You know, I like to be a mailman for 2 years, and they'll trust me. If I find out, they're done, but I will never find out, especially me. They can't touch me, so that's how people get back at me, little petty shit. Yeah, how you gonna throw somebody's mail away? Like, it's like, really? Like, that's what we're doing in 2026? Grown folks? Like, let that be an adult. Like, it was like somebody like 13 might even like let it pass. Like, oh, okay. Let that be somebody over like 25 or something. I was like, Matt, guess what? Speed is live. If you know who he is, his name. Yeah, I know who I Show Speed is. He's like the biggest streamer out there. Takes a savage. I think it's a crime. It is a crime to mess with people. Yeah, it's a federal crime to mess with somebody's mail, for sure. It straight up is, man. It straight up is. I'm sorry that you're going through that, man. That sucks, because I know you put in the time to like get to that monetization, and for someone to be messing up your money like that, that's just like, come on now. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Hold on. Boom. They threw the insurance check away on me. That was $7,800. I went through the hell trying to get a reprinted check. It's my fault for trying to hide my real location. Damn. We got all Larry up, and when we were like 17, busted up like 250 mailboxes. They called us at the end of the night. I had to pay $3,000 for a lawyer. We beat the case. Damn. Yeah, I did some, I mean, obviously, you guys know I did some dumb stuff as an adult too. But I remember this one time, like, this was real bogus. So we were drinking, this is when I still had my 88 Chevy conversion van, but it wasn't running anymore at this time. So we grabbed that Tanqueray, right? That dry gin. And for some reason, that Tanqueray would get you like that angry, like aggressive drunk for some reason. So we're walking around the neighborhood, like me, my buddy Jake, RJ, and AJ, and there's some dude we don't know in town, like chilling with the girls, right? Smoking a square, and my buddy Jake just went and started some shit with them for no reason. And we were, you know, we were at the point where we were just waiting for him to say something slick back. Eventually he did, and then we jumped him, you know, the bullshit, right? Some straight bullshit, some straight whole shit that we did, you know, like at this age now, I know, I even knew at the time afterwards, you know. So I remember the police showing up into our high school or whatever, and they brought us all out of the classes, and they called my old man up, and he came, like, my old man came up to the school, and he's like, I want to talk to he's like, before anyone talks to my son, he's like, I want to talk to him first, you know. And my old man, he comes up to me, he's like, you know, Batman, he's like, you know, whatever happened, but he's like, when you go in there, he's like, you say you were trying to break up the fight. He's like, you know, and people might have misconstrued what they saw. He's like, but you go in there and you say you were trying to break it up. So I went in there, that's what I said, they believed me, and yeah, I got out of that one. I know law, 2 hours. It was like 5 different countries and 2 full tanks of gas. It was a spree. Damn. You're in the top 3. Jordan with the dono, the thoroughbred. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Yeah, sorry I didn't see you right away. I was getting in the story time, man. You know I always get into story time. I appreciate it though, Jordan. I really do. Matt, I posted a video of some hawks flying near my house. You and Harda inspired me to start uploading videos. Thanks to really, man. I like hearing stories like that. You know, Sir Marfield was on here when we were doing that collab yesterday, and I asked him, I was like, what got you kind of thinking to do some lives? And he actually said, he's like, that I kind of played a small part in that. So like, you know, obviously that touches the heartstrings. So I love hearing stuff like that, man. And let me here go ahead and take a little screenshot so I can go check it out and show your videos some love, man. The whole milking, man. We want to hear some crazy stories you did. I see it in you. Let's hear when you steal somebody's car when you're young or lit something on fire. I did, yeah, it was that Tanqueray, man. It was that dry gin. Any new people subscribe, you live every day. You can't miss the live streams here at the sub. So, all right, you said lighting something on fire. So this is kind of, this is not like a really great story or like has like many twists and turns, but you said something about lighting something on fire. So when we were like in grade school, somebody was throwing away like it must have been like right after Christmas. They just threw like a Christmas tree into like this garbage can that was in the park. So I don't know why they would put their like tree in like there in the park garbage can or whatever. So it was like kind of just like hanging out of there. And like back in there, it's like back in that day we used to smoke cigarettes, like me and all my friends. I don't smoke these days, but back then, you know, to be cool or to fit in or whatever, for whatever reason, I was smoking cigarettes. We all had lighters, and we just all put our lighter to that tree. You know, we just kept on like trying to light it, and eventually that thing just went poof, you know, and started like really lighting on fire. And I remember like we start walking away, and there actually was like a cop truck that started to kind of roll up towards us, seeing what was happening, and we all just broke separate ways. And none of us got caught. You know, back then I was freaking what, 13. Still, I could still run. You know, and it was probably like a 20-minute run home, but I got home. I was all good. That was a dead raccoon on the side of the road, sitting right next to the bridge that we repeatedly lit on fire. And one time this trucker got out and stomped it out. Damn, we watched from a distance, laughing our asses off. We were terrible. Yeah, man, I did some dumb shit when I was a kid, for sure. I've done some dumb shit as an adult. We've done all the dumb stuff, but you know, as you get older, you start to realize, you know, your brain doesn't start to hit that full frontal cortex doesn't really grow till like you're like 27, 28 years old. And when you're younger, like they say, like kids are cruel. It's just because they just like, you have that like I don't give a fuck mentality. It's all good, Hourglass. I'm probably getting off here. My battery's at 5%, so I'm not going to be on here very much longer. All right, Hourglass. Thank you so much, man, for being a part of the stream. Appreciate you. But, man, yeah, like, yeah, I'm definitely not going to be on here much. BF Shivers, what's going on, brother? Where are you at now? I know your channel's been on fire. 1.3. Look at you go, man. That's awesome, man. I'm proud of you, brother. I'm proud of you. I'm chilling, man. I'm doing okay. The only thing that's messing with me is my stomach still, but I'm good. Yeah, don't put any of that stuff on the internet. But hey, Milk King, brother. I'm not asking you to mod, I'm not asking you to worry about what anybody says, but you've been here enough. We shared some real stuff, so we're gonna go get you affiliated, my friend. Ooh. Rise, this is Sir Milk King of House Noah. Welcome to the Ark, my friend. But yeah, I am at 4% battery, guys, so not gonna be on here much longer. But it was a good stream. Like, I enjoyed it. I think I got a lot of stuff off my chest that I needed to get off. I had a lot of good conversations with you guys, man. A lot of good things were said. I think we had a great stream. Now, I streamed for a very long time. How long have I been on here now? So let's see, 60, so 1 hour, 2 hours. So we're about to be at 3 hours. We're about to be at a 3-hour stream here. That's a long stream. That's not how I usually get down. I'm more of an hour and a half, 2 hour tops type of guy. But let's see, have an amazing day, Matt. Take care. You too, Maria. You have a wonderful day. You have a wonderful day, BF, Milk King, Trish. Thunderstruck, and Harry, Bedlow. Always good to see you guys. Yeah, I'm gonna get off here. I'm at 3% battery. This bad boy is about to die on me. And you know what sucks? Like, if your battery dies and you don't hit end stream, like, the stream just continues to like go. It just continues to flow. And you like, I don't know how to end it. Like, I know there's a way to go into the studio and end it, but like, I can't do it. But all right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here, man. I'm gonna go do some stuff I gotta take care of around the hizzy. And yeah, there's a monster stream, Billy Elliot. your boy was on here for a long time. If you guys are new to the channel, you're feeling the vibe. I am on the road to 2K before the end of the year. That's the goal. Appreciate every single one of you guys.